Yo, sorry. Hello, how are we doing? Hello, Riley. Hello, Erasing Case. Hello, Crunch. Hello, Butt. I am throwing up a prediction for today, following Minty's suggestion from yesterday. A prediction? You got 5 minutes to get your points in? How many total slurs are we going to see today in House MD for the DS? Hi, how is everybody's Tuesday? First search time? Yeah, it's time to search the purse. How are you, Minty? Hello, hello. Riley, I hope you're odd today. Crunch, nice first and parody change. I hope you're even. But everyone else, hope you're all doing well. Lots of people are really believing in the slurs. No. Whoa, that's a lot of money on the slurs. Okay, you're going 0. Ooh, you're voting. Well, you haven't put any money on the 0. Oh, there you go. Gotta put your money where your mouth is. That's the best place to put your mouth, I think. Oh, God. How's everybody doing today? Oh, God. I don't know. Might be a cam off day. What are we thinking? You're all in? Wait, you're all in, Riley? Really? 2+ slurs? Okay. Okay, well, let's hope it works. Cam off is chill? I don't know. I don't think anyone will watch. Let's just raw dog it. Yeah, how was everyone's day? I had a meeting, in-person meeting that I went to, so I had to get my ass to work, which meant I got up early, and I was so tired this morning. I was so, like, unusually, strangely tired when I got up this morning, which led me to, like, have, like, an anxiety episode in the morning as soon as I woke up, which never happens. Usually it's when I go to bed at night, so that sucks. But I got over it, and then then I was at work, and now I'm here. Office work days are leaving you so tired. Hopefully you have more energy after work once all the meetings die down and feel. Yeah, I hope so, Crunch. You're doing good work out there. You're a hero. All right, let's see what's in this purse. As a recap for this mission yesterday, we are dealing with a 14-year-old girl. Why can't I drag any items out of the purse? What? Oh, it has to be in order. We're dealing with some 14-year-old girl who got in a car crash and now she's bleeding everywhere. And one or both of her parents may or may not be abusive, and she's super depressed. And we are searching the purse of the mother, I think, if I remember that correctly. Just have to make it through Saturday. It's recital weekend. I read that as it's rectal weekend. Hey, see, items back in the purse in the reverse order they were removed. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I can do this. Your throat ain't scratchy anymore? That's huge. Congratulations. I forgot that I had to pay attention to which order I put them in. Was it keys next? No, it was gum next. It was gum next, wasn't it? Fuck. Keys? What? No. Shit. Hi, Eminem. How are you? What even is this, a cell phone? God fucking damn it. Oh, Cuddy's gonna be so mad at me. What? Oh, the checkbook. What? Oh, okay. That's bullshit. Hold on. See, I had it basically right. I just had forgotten about the checkbook. So that shouldn't count. Fuck. Boom. 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 Good enough. She'll never know the difference, except for the gum. Use my photographic memory. I don't have a photographic memory, unfortunately. Last chance to get your points in today. Wow, people overwhelmingly think we're going to be seeing... Oh, right, I forgot. We have this minigame. What do I... Fuck. Time limit. Oh, right. People overwhelmingly think we're going to be seeing some slurs today, huh? Oh my. Forza Horizon is now in Japan, and it's like you're really driving in Japan? Yo, fucking hell. Congratulations on driving in Japan. Just like that one movie, Tokyo Drift. I haven't seen it, but I assume they go to Japan in that movie. Because I don't know what... My god. Oh my god. I don't know why else they would call it that. Dude, this sucks. Oh my god, please. Like, what happens is the thing moves slower than I can drag the mouse, and if the mouse separates too far... Oh my god. No! Ah! If the mouse separates too far away, then we... Oh my god. Then it just, like, drops it, and then I can't move. Let's fucking go, house. Give us some fucking slurs. Hi, Voodoo. Hi, Tash. Hi, Weapons. It's about tectonic plagues. Tash is all in on doubt. Somehow I doubt that. Tash has like 10 points or something on doubt. All right, well, votings are closed. Hi, Thief. How are you? Tokyo Drift is about tectonic plagues. That actually makes a lot more sense. Oh my god. This ass. Yeah, House is going to renounce slurring permanently. So I think that for the rest of this case, for the ending of case number 4, I don't think there will be any slurs, because there haven't been any slurs so far, and there are no characters who would be a target of... Oh, I understand what I'm doing wrong. I figured it out. But case 5 is completely open season. Who knows what'll happen there. Also, hi, Tech. Why are you ellipsizing me? Why am I getting ellipsized? Think we've seen the worst of it? I agree. Well, yeah. I mean, it depends. It entirely depends on what episode 5 is about, right? It's a mystery. Ooh. Oh, we did it. Why not ellipses? Well, you know, doesn't seem like anything particularly ellipses-ish happened. Hi, Lolo. Make it out with that lady's purse. Actually, we left the purse behind, I think. Right? We were just briefly going through the purse to see what was in it. That's a lot of paperwork, but you know what? What? I like all this paperwork. You do? Indeed. Some people might have a problem with it, but I say it means your hospital is efficient. They keep good records. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Can you ask a personal question? Oh, of course. Yes. Yes. Paula's mother is taking valproic acid pills for her depression. Most you want to bet that, in addition to the other antidepressants and the diet pills, our little bloody miracle is also stealing her mom's valproic acid. I don't know how much I want to bet. I can't make a prediction for it because prediction's already being used. It's not unusual for a teenager to abuse prescription drugs taken by a parent. Thank you. And just for that, I'm no longer going to call you 13. Your new name is Dr. Obvious. So let's assume Paul is enjoying a 5-finger discount for her mom's personal pharmacy. That's my credit card number and security code and expiration date. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that? Okay. You'll never remember that? Well, that's why, because you don't got House's photographic memory. You don't got his Sherlock noggin. House have to save a sick Nazi in episode 5. I don't know if House would be calling Nazis any slurs. Valproic acid can cause acquired von Willebrand disease, which explains the bleeding. Dr. Obvious has struck again. You're going to run that into the ground, aren't you? Have Chase and Cameron test the patient's von Willebrand factor. 13. You seem to have formed some kind of creepy bond with this 98-pound corpuscle. Talk to the patient. See if she'll actually cop to stealing her mom's valproic acid pills. Oh, thank you, Lolo, for copying my personal credit card information for all to see. Yeah, real, you're never getting that mod application approved at that rate. I've got the ceremonial blood offering. What does the War God House want us to do with it? We're doing a Ristus-Keaton cofactor assay to test for von Willebrand disease. Let's get this test done. Yes, give me the test. Oh, I love the centrifuge. It's the easiest one. Sacramento, California. Okay, correct. But you don't know the exact address. Now, do you, Gorp? Also, hi, Gorp. How are you? Slurs already used don't count. They do. It says non-unique. It says non-unique in the question. The same slur repeated multiple times also counts. So, yes, any instance of the slur, of any slur. The show would have been better with Matthew Gray Gubler. Is that a real person? Matthew Gay Gubler. Who the fuck is this? This quirky star of Criminal Minds. Is he cool? Was Criminal Minds good? Gay Goober top left. Goober? You think so? Really? Hi, Jagger. If you knew Brungo's exact address, should you type it in chat just to prove that you know it? Yeah, you might as well. At that point, I'm fucked anyway. Might as well embrace it, turn into a bit. How was your day, Jagger? God. Dude. I hate the fucking Bunsen burner. Why are you just putting the vial of blood directly up to the Bunsen burner anyway? Nice. Okay, that was pretty easy. Twitch doesn't allow you to type in your full address. Here's what happens when I do. Hunter2. Oh no, my password. Brungo Blue is a required paint job when moving into a new house. Looking at Brungo Blue just makes me think of Zima Blue. Am I the only one? The Brungo Blue emote reminds me of Zima Blue, the only good episode of Love, Death, and Robots. 6969 Elm Street. Wasn't that where that nightmare happened? I don't know. Why doesn't House just use magnetogenetics to fold the specific gene protein that causes von Willebrand disease? He's stupid. It's kind of a dumbass, I think. It's a well-established part of the show's lore that House is an idiot. Has no idea what he's doing. Yeah. What a terrible name for a street. Reminds you of that tragedy. Oh, yeah? Which tragedy would that be, Eminem? Oh my god, please. Yeah? Oh, did I ever say hi to Tash? Hi, Tash. Turns out your girlfriend has a low amount of von Willebrand factor in her blood. She's not my... I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to go and tell House that Paula has von Willebrand disease. Oh, look, I got an A from Wilson. Thank you, Wilson. Paula, the results of your test came back. You have von Willebrand disease. It's a bleeding disorder where a clotting protein in your blood is defective. That's why you've been bleeding so much. Now, one of the things that can cause von Willebrand's disease is an antidepressant called valproic acid. Your mom takes valproic acid. Why are you telling me this? Because your mom's had her purse on her every time she's come to visit you. So the last time she saw you, when she had her purse, your eyes started bleeding. Have you been swiping her pills? Oh God, what am I going to do? You could stop taking valproic acid for one thing. But I can't. I need the bleeding pills to live. Why'd you steal the pills? I've been really depressed lately. Okay. Tell me about that. Can you think of any particular reason? I don't know. I just am. I don't buy it. I just am is not dramatic enough for this episode. Problems. Is there anything in particular you're depressed about? It's just like a circle. I mess up my gymnastics. Mom yells at me, so I take her pills. I eat, I gain weight, so I take the diet pills. I really hate it. That sounds depressingly real and unfortunate, yeah. Mom. How long have you been taking your mom's antidepressants? For a while. I was taking her other antidepressants before it ran out. My mom switched pills, and the new ones helped a little. They mostly made me feel hungry. Does mom not notice that, like, her pills are going faster than they should be? Like, she has, like, a month's supply of pills, and they're gone in 2 weeks. Is that not something she keeps track of? Yeah, Paula, that's what valproic acid does. Mom probably takes them as needed instead of on a regimen. That makes sense, I suppose. I didn't know there were as needed antidepressants. That just sounds like, I don't know, like party drugs. I mean, I don't know. Better question is why a doctor prescribed valproate as an antidepressant. I don't know. I don't know if that's unusual. I've never heard of it before, valproic acid. I don't know how common it is. There aren't, but do you think mom would follow doctor instructions too closely? She was fetishizing the paperwork earlier. You know? She seems pretty straight edge, or tight, lightly wound. Mom's too depressed to notice? Maybe. What's a party drug? You know, what all the cool kids are taking when they go partying. You know, like I do occasionally. Like maybe like, you know, yeah. More impactful question. Hitting. Does anyone in your family hit you, like your dad? What? No, my dad would never hit me. He would never hurt me. Keep pressing the trauma. I mean, sorry, the subject. Who's abusing you? It's mom. Gasp. Why does your mom hit you? Just when I do stupid things. Sometimes I gain weight. Sometimes I don't learn routines fast enough. She put her whole life on hold to help me train. It's my fault, really. Oh, God. Oh, no. Does your dad know about this? About what your mom does to you? What do you think? Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Because I actually wouldn't know what to think in that situation. Paula, you've got to tell him. This has to stop. I can't believe you've been stealing your mom's pills. What were you thinking, kiddo? You have any idea? Dad, there's something I need to tell you. What's wrong? Why is House in the room for this conversation, by the way? This is crazy for House to just be standing here with that stupid expression on his face. It's about mom. Yeah, here we go. Can you leave the two of us alone? We're trying to have a private conversation. No, I want Dr. House to say. He's researching slurs. I doubt any slurs are going to come out in this conversation. What's going on? Mom hits me. What are you talking about? She hits me with a belt most of the time. One time she smacked me with a bottle. This is why I didn't say anything. I knew you wouldn't believe me. Honey, I never said anything about not believing you. I'm so sorry. Jesus? Yeah, this one's so much darker than the other episodes. And they included, like, attempted murder. I'm gonna kill that woman. Jesus. What's going on in here? Paula, baby, what's the matter? Oh, God, is he about to kill that woman? No, okay, not literally, I guess. Julie, don't you dare come near her. Grover, what's happening? How could you? All these years it was, oh, she just fell down. She just hurt herself at practice? This guy's noticed the bruising on his kid for like 10 straight years and thought that she was just really clumsy the whole time? And yeah, his name is Grover. That's a real name. Every day you've had a new excuse. What kind of person are you? I don't know what lies she's been filling your head with. The lies are open. Here's what's going to happen. Paula and I are going to get up out of this room, and we're going to leave. And there's going to be a thick wall of, well, okay, she's in a hospital bed. Maybe Paula shouldn't be the one to leave. Maybe the wife should be the one to leave, actually. Whatever. There's going to be a thick wall of lawyers separating you from my daughter. We'll be in touch. No more lies. Count Von Count. Grover is a real name, Eminem. So hi, Snag. You want to be with my Brungo? You got to get with my House. I don't think you want to get with House. I don't think that's worth it. Especially for little old me. You had a teacher called Mr. Glover, like the video game. Was he a glove? He for the house rally? I tried to stop them, but they were just too fast for me, says House. House, is that erasable? Why is House spray painting house rules on the whiteboard? No, it's spray paint boy. Boy, Dr. Obvious, that was a stupid question, even for you. 13 told us about the mommy dearest situation. Paula's mom gets a gold medal in douchebaggery. And our human lawn sprinkler has acquired von Willebrand disease and hypothyroidism. The von Willebrand was tripped in the hallway by the valproic acid, and it got all this pure pressure from Paula's underlying hypothyroidism. So, whenever Paula stole valproic acid from her mom's purse, which she did anytime she could get her grubby little hands on the stuff, the pills caused Paula's von Willebrand factor to go all kablooey. Her blood stopped clotting properly. And she became tons of fun to be around. Why is House in this show have such an obsession with like blood and people bleeding and dying? Like, or in this game, I mean, that he doesn't have that in the show. Danny Glover from Lethal Weapon. I'm pretty sure there's a real Glover from other movies, but I forget what. Also, hi Gestalt. House more like grout. I don't know what grout is. Is it like gout? Donald Glover from Community? Yay! Yeah, that's it. Donald Glover from the Solo movie. Speaking of tons of fun, the hypothyroidism caused her to put on weight, which got worse when Paula took the valproic acid, which increased her appetite. And in order to curb her appetite, Paula increased the dosage of the diet pills, which caused the bruises. Well, that's one of the things that caused the bruises. Another thing that caused the bruises is her being slammed into a tree during the car accident. And then there's the mom beating the crap out of her. Okay, House? That also caused some of the bruises. House, very, 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 very casual there. You missed the slur gamba? Sorry, Prey. We're still at 0 count. No, I don't think, there's not going to be any slurs in this episode. Well, this episode's about to end. The slur prediction is all going to be down to what the premise of the final episode is. This girl's been battered more than a fish stick. We've already started her on levothyroxine for the hyperthyroidism. Good, and if she stays off the valproic acid and the dextropan, the desperate pleas for attention, I mean, the bleeding and bruises will stop. What the fuck, House? The slurs in chat count? No, but they will net you a permanent ban. Do I know who John Malkovich is? I know he is an actor. I've never seen, I don't know what his face looks like. I've never seen a movie with him in it. After you have put the key in the ignition, what do? I turn the key to start the engine. Then what? Is she getting driving lessons? Wasn't she already, was she in the passenger seat in the beginning? I guess so. Don't like this game? You know these words and it sucks? Yeah, you could probably be a better doctor than House, Gestalt, I bet. You'll almost have as good of a bedside manner as he. What do you mean? I mean, we're not even in an actual car. What am I supposed to get out of all this? What you're supposed to get is an idea of how to handle a car. That way, when it's time for you to get your learner's permit, you'll be a better driver than Shelley. Sack of potatoes is a better driver than Shelley. That's my girl. After you start the engine, what do? Oh, well, that's a happy ending, I guess. What is this Chinese Gorp just posted in my chat? Insult. I assume you Google translated slur from Chinese, and it translated back as insult. That doesn't count. Is this a John Malkovich quote, Snag? I don't know what John Malkovich is. Is he a person? Mrs. Tennyson, how can I help you? I can't find Paula. Have you seen her? Yes, we took her over to the lab for some tests, just to double check a few things. You want to go down this hall and make a right. And then he stuck a worst mom ever. How about like arresting her? Why don't stick a worst mom ever tag on her? Why not arresting her for domestic abuse and child abuse? Like, what? Okay. Sure. Is that the end of the episode? That is. No, House can't arrest her, but he can call the cops, right? Or he could call Child Protective Services. All the girls will laugh at you now? Yeah, I don't know what kind of ending that's supposed to be. Well, we did it. We beat Crashed. Time for the final mission. House calling the cops or CPS is out of character. Okay, what about literally anybody else in the hospital who's privy to what just went down? USA would be required to report child abuse to the police? That's what I'm saying. Not to, like, even if he wasn't required to, like, he should. CPS never does anything right and always makes the situation worse. TV has taught you this. This isn't TV. This is a video game. Okay, let's start the next case. It's true, I didn't crash out. I think I just sat on a caramel apple. At least, I hope that's a caramel apple. Whoa! Look, lady in the background. That's the patient. This is the lady who was pregnant and had pica from the clinic duty 2 episodes ago. They traced over the same lady. Yeah, the pica lady, pica pregnant lady. Look further in the background. Yeah, why is this baby so evil? Why is there an evil baby rubbing his hands? Guy behind her is reused too. Is he actually? I don't remember this one. Chumley. Yeah. Brings a balloon animal to a movie? I don't know. Well, he says caramel question, so caramel apple, so I think they're at a circus or something. Oh, is it the oh yeah, the landscaper. Yeah, the Cape, right. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. The lawnmower guy. Come on, Chase, can you try to enjoy this for me? Fine. Ugh. Need to get some sleep. This stuff never gets old. Really? Wish you talk about me that way. Sometimes I think you're married to this damn circus. Okay. What is this? This is a circus episode, yes. Oh, are there any Roma people in here? If there's some Roma people in here, we might the slur count might be going up pretty soon. Yes, exactly, Minty. Okay. Lucinda, what the hell? You're on in 5 minutes and you're not even ready. Oh, cool your jets, Richie. I'll be fine. Actually, I may need to do I may need a little more time today to prepare. Can I go on after Tristan the Magnificent? Are you kidding? We've got a packed house today, and you're pulling a diva act. Well, this diva happens to be your wife, and she's having insane cramps today. And she'd like you to cut her a little slack. Wonderful. I'm supposed to watch this show go down in flames, and all because you think you should get preferential treatment. Yeah, I do. Oh, come on. You know how much stress I'm under? Got to transfer some money to a Polymarket account? You think I've ever appeared on Polymarket? One of you people. I know one of you little gambling addicts have put me on there. Actually don't know how you open something. Do circuses exist? I think they do. I mean, I've never seen one, but I assume they do. Really, Lucinda? Really? You're going to pull that nonsense with me? I've had it up to here with. Clyde, no. Ease up. Ease up. Oh, look at this horse. This horse. It's okay. I'm a doctor. Is he okay? No, he really isn't. That horse just bit his head off. What the hell? Wait, what? Wait, did the horse bite his head off or did he just collapse? Is that insane horse bait? Oh my god, look, they just use like a MS Paint circus nose on House. And they use the same party glasses. Oh my god. Look, I'm Patch Adams, but unlike Robin Williams, I'm intentionally funny. Probably a reference that makes sense. A circus impresario is mauled by a horse, but after Bozo is attacked, he has a clown car full of symptoms that don't match up. Go. Okay. I don't even know what his symptoms are. He didn't tell me them. They're really jumping to the gun with this one. That's not an expression. Try the orange. It is the orange every time, isn't it? Could be pulmonary emboli, which sounds like a kind of pasta. That does fit all the symptoms, especially since he was the recipient of a lung transplant 2 years ago. Oh, well, okay. And in this corner, you're right. It's a possibility anyway. Oh, that's easy. Horsebite disease, it can only be countered by mouse bites disease. Hypoglycemia, it is just pink every time, isn't it? Did I say hi to Prey? I don't even remember if I did. Hi, Prey. Also, hi, Rabbit. This is on the milder side. Might tie to anyone who's waiting for House to say something offensive. Wait, is this a real clip of the slur? Or... No. What is this a clip of? Lisa. Efficient stream design layout? What did this look like? Oh. I gotta start banning Rabbit for this. It's not even funny. You think it's funny get me to watch a clip of myself watching a clip? You think that's like some epic gotcha? You think that you're so smart? Ask for my hand in marriage and I still abuse you? Isn't that all marriages, folks? Oh shit. No. I resized my screen. There we go. Here. Anaphylactic shock. There was an old lady who was bit by a mouse. Asked Dr. House why she was bit by the mouse. Probably because of that hole in the log in the bottom of the lake, if I were to guess. Anaphylactic shock fits most of the symptoms. Can't be anaphylactic shock. I checked Mr. Kipling's file earlier, and he doesn't have any allergies. Unless he's allergic to awful diagnoses. Take that. Cirque du Soleil. Yeah, cool, House, cool. Fuck. Okay, it didn't work. Mastoid... Fuck, that also didn't work. Mastocytosis. Lame is a slur? No, it's not. Mastocytosis. It explains the wheezing, fainting, and diarrhea. But it doesn't account for Richie's hypotension or abdominal pain. Or the pulmonary edema. Wow, Foreman, it's like you're a magician who just sawed his credibility in half. Was it orange? No, it wasn't. There wasn't even an orange. You know what's underrated? The orange starburst. Myocardial infraction. It is orange if orange is available, though. True. I think orange starburst... I mean, like, the standard is to say that strawberry is the best in the original pack, but I think orange actually has a run for the money. Yeah. Myocardial infarction. Sorry, myocardial infarction. Most of Richie's symptoms would be seen following an acute MI leading to cardiogenic shock. Infarction. Azurus Metrion Santos. Is that like a diagnosis or is that like a World of Warcraft character, Corp? And a heart attack is an intriguing possibility. It makes my polka-dotted bow tie spin with delight. Lime is the best citrus? That's the worst take. Well, it's not the worst take. The worst take would be that grapefruit is best citrus. Grapefruit sucks. Obliterative bronchiolitis. That sounds horrifying. I don't want to have anything that's described as obliterative. It explains all the symptoms. Good work, 13. You hereby graduate from clown college and on to clown medical school. What's the best? Probably like one of the like baby orange things like mandarins or something. Or like as a flavor, tamarind. Is tamarind citrus? It is, right? Am I wrong? Maybe it's not, actually. It's not. I made that up. Let's go mandarins. Here comes the clown slurs. It might happen. Not, but it's sour. Yeah, that's what I got it confused with. because it's a sour ingredient. Which one do you want us to test for? All three. Foreman, work some close-up magic on a VQ scan to test for pulmonary emboli. Tob, you do an ECG tightrope act to test for myocardial infarction. And 13, if those two tests come up blank, why don't you do a nude spirometry test for OB? Why do they get circus metaphors and I get a nude reference? Because I don't want to see them naked. Duh. Oh man, thank you, House, for giving me a B. Especially the Chinese ones you can only get around Christmas. I don't think I've ever had those. What are we doing here? We think you might have pulmonary emboli, Mr. Kipling, so we're doing a VQ scan. First, we inject you with radioactive albumin from an egg. And then we scan your lungs to detect the radioactive particles. Like in a glow in the dark? No. Just joking. Never mind. Let's do this. Really expensive but insanely delicious. Whoa, hold on. New minigame. Compare the normal perfusion scan on the top screen with Richie's perfusion scan on the bottom. Oh no, this is just another spot the difference. Okay, it's not new. Never mind. Oh, this one's harder than the last one though. Or maybe it's not, actually. Maybe it's actually incredibly simple. Okay, I lied. Impressive. You sure you're not showing off? Ooh. I got 100%. Thank you, Wilson. Next, we have to do a ventilation scan. What's that? It's when we go up your ventilation shaft. Oh. Gas? So what, you eat beans beforehand? Excuse me? Wow, you doctors have lousy senses of humor. They really do. Wilson sometimes pops in telling me that he can consult with me, which I feel like means there's a hint system or something, but I don't know what the button is, so I've never gotten to use Wilson. Next procedure could be a little tricky, so it'll be an extra pair of eyes while you compare the films. Thank you, Wilson. They're the normal on top with Richie's on bottom. Okay. Oh, yeah, this one can be a little tricky. Wow. Wow, it's really tricky. He's there for emotional support, just like in the show. Looks like you don't have pulmonary emboli. Now what? Now we keep testing. Hooray! Another 100%. Wilson's so proud of me. One of my patients just accused me of having illegible handwriting. Says he can't read his prescriptions. Does that look illegible to you? Okay, you're his friend. Apparently, you can actually stomach him. Hello to you too. House is driving me bonkers. Bonkers? How do you wouldn't say bonkers? What the hell? Trying to find out why I bought that guitar. And you want me to do what exactly? Tell me what to do. I'm neutral here. I'm Switzerland. There's no way I'm touching this. Not with a 10-foot pole. You got your guitar back. Come on, don't you see that I'm the victim here? Fine. But we're in agreement that this conversation never happened, okay? Fight fire with fire. Go on. You want to get to House? Sink to his level. Don't back down. Interesting. Okay, she's going to steal his cane. Bonkers. Maybe. What's on the menu for today, guy? We think that when you were roughed up by the horse, you may have had a myocardial infarction. I think you may have had a heart attack, so we have to perform an ECG. Don't you think I would know if I had a heart attack? You'd be surprised. Oh, thank you, Wilson. Can't tell if the show portrays doctors' bedside manners inaccurately or very accurately. No, I've never really interacted with a doctor in a bedside before, so I'm not sure from personal experience what it's like. I don't think I've ever been in a hospital bed. Yet. Perform an ECG test on Richie by dragging a specified pattern with your stylus when indicated. As the patterns appear, drag the stylus through them in the direction indicated. Okay. Oh, this is just like a real ECG. Uh-huh. What? What? Damn. What? What? Oh, what? Okay. We like have to get to 100 or something, or okay, there were 100 total and I missed 3, or 20 total, I missed 3. Maybe a hospital hammock. Am I restarting? Yeah, I'm gonna restart the game from the beginning, from the first case, in order to get a better score. Your heart rate and rhythms are within normal limits. We can rule out MI. But I tell you, I knew there was no heart attack. Yes, you are a super genius. Congratulations. And this is why we don't let the custodial staff practice medicine. I didn't do that bad. Come on, House. Shut up. Oh, is this final clinic duty? Or no, not yet. Richie tested negative for... Wait, I'm doing it. Come on, House, this is ridiculous. What's ridiculous is that I went into medicine when I clearly could have raked in a fortune joining the circus. I could have been billed as the amazing balancing gimp. Is that a slur? Wait, hold on. Do we count? Is that a slur? Nah. I don't think so. No. We're getting 2 votes. I think it's no. You're the most invested in the vote and it's not a slur? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it isn't. Sorta? Where's a neutral third party who's an expert on slurs? Rabbit, are you still here? Voodoo is? Oh, what, more invested, you mean? Search on Google? Search on Google. I don't know if I want that in my search history. Is this a slur? Oops. Hold on. I spelled it wrong. Yes. Boy, that was AI. Hold on. Ooh. It's an outdated and offensive word to use. It's listed as offensive on Merriam-Webster, but there's lots of words that are listed as offensive that wouldn't be considered a slur. I don't know. You cast Lupus? Hi, Riley. Sorry, I don't think there's Lupid. Yeah, that's the AI response, Voodoo. Without being ableist, that's the AI response. I'm not going to trust AI on this. Hi, Jackie. I hope you're odd. Just keep going. Okay, we'll consider it later. We'll consider it later. Ow. What is this skill? Yeah, it could be that it doesn't even matter because we rack up other more obvious slurs later. GIMP is a photo editing program. Yes, it is. And Gimpy is my cat. Yes, my dad calls her that, but my dad might be saying some problematic things. I wouldn't put it past him. If he is talking about himself, so, but I don't know if that, I mean, that doesn't make it less of a slur. Ow. House, you did that on purpose. Come on. Let me use my ESP. Let me see. Krusty the Clown tested negative for both pulmonary emboli and MI. Am I right? He could still have obliterative bronchiolitis. That's true, human nose. Since he had a lung transplant a couple of years ago, his body could be rejecting the lung, which would point to OB. But he could also have been brought on by acute trauma, like being strangled by a horse. Good point. By unicyclist. Are you just going to refer to us by circus freak show names until it no longer... Okay, so like, that's... I mean, yeah, see, those words aren't a slur, but I think that one we're counting. That one I'm counting. No, we'll leave it as 1. We'll leave it as 1 for now, Voodoo. Yeah, it's 1. We'll put it at 1. Hi, BB Bumner. How are you? You love mouse? Yeah. Who doesn't love mouse? We have a live slur counter on stream. I don't know if we want a slur counter, but we do have a prediction going. No, yeah, but it's clearly used as a slur, Tash. I think that between the previous one and this one, it's two edge cases that at least combine to one total. You know what I mean? Come on, House, that's offensive. You're right, human nose. 13, test Richie for OB. What happened to my circus name? It got old. Thank goodness. Right again, human nose. You were getting a drink. What was the slur? I'm not. I'm not fucking falling for that prey. You can rewind the stream if you really want to know. Slur is defined as an extremely offensive and socially unacceptable term targeted at a group of people. Yeah, that is a term. Yes, that was a term. Mr. Kipling, looks like you may have obliterative bronchiolitis. So we're going to do a spirometry test to confirm. You know, I've come up with a way to get through these tests. What's that? I mentally solve my crossword puzzles. It keeps my brain sharp. That actually sounds pretty relaxing. It is. What's a 5-letter word for Joker? Joker is 5 letters. But another word for it. I got it. Cut up. I don't get it. What the fuck is a cut up? Is that a word for a Joker? Down to fully cover the H in house. You know what? Sure. Now let's get started. Hook me up. Okay, complete this. What the fuck is this? Press the indicated buttons to see. Oh, okay, it's another Guitar Hero segment. What? Wait, what? Oh shit! What the? What? Oh. Okay, I understand. Damn you, blown! Yeah, look at look at that! Look at him! Oh my god! What a fucking picture. If the question was, is House going to say something offensive, you would have bet differently. That's not... There is a difference here. There is definitely a difference. No. Between just saying something offensive and saying what he said, there's, like... That definitely qualifies as a slur. And again, especially considering we just got past a different edge case that was... You could conceivably also consider a slur back to back. I would say the two combine... If it helps you think about it, Tash, there are two half slurs that combine for 1 point total. Yeah, we're at 1. Just slightly harder than the other Guitar Hero segment. Is Ben here? I don't think so. I have not seen the Ben tonight. Right. What's the 8-letter surname of Jurassic Park author Michael? Mr. Kipling, your results are abnormal. It's probably OB, but we don't know what's causing it. And that means you got to keep testing. Oh, Crichton. Michael Crichton. So how's his SPM? Like 0.2 or something. Maybe not that high. Wouldn't be so bad with the stylus. The mouse probably is easier. Thank you, Snag, for the crossword answer. I still got an A on that. Hey, clinic duty segment. Hooray. Well, Mr. Kirby, what seems to be... Phil. No, Phil, I tried to warn you. You shouldn't have sold it. Now, I've been looking into Marston Motor Corporation. They're a comer? You should pounce on it. Also, what is a comer? Whoa, what the hell, man? Hold on a minute, Phil. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't fully introduce myself. House is just going at this guy with a fucking syringe. He'll call you back. Now, what seems to be the problem? Oh, you've got some nerve, pal. Up and coming? Comer? One who comes? Oh, I do that sometimes. The odds of House not saying a slur were always going to be against us, regardless of definition being accurate. Yeah. Well, definition's fine. I'm your doctor. Either you let me treat you, or I walk out of here. Your choice. You know what? I like you. We could use more guys like you at Ditko Nodell. That's great, because I clearly crave your approval. Now, can you tell me what's wrong with you? My legs really hurt. I think something's seriously wrong. Cackling over here that 13 thought Joker could be the answer when Joker was using the clue. Yeah, she's so dumb. What a fool. No wonder House makes fun of her all the time. He's in the right and she's in the wrong. Oops. Boom, boom. Excessive sweating. Excessive swearing. Excessive slurring. It's cocaine. Yeah, it's probably cocaine. Activities. You engage in a lot of dangerous activities, other than gambling with other people's money, that is. I enjoy rock climbing, skydiving, and I run the New York Marathon every year. Sounds like you're active, and not just because you're actively bilking people. It's the only thing that makes me feel alive. A couple months ago, I fell off a cliff. Literally, my body was like one big open sore, and it felt amazing. Okay. And you're worried about your legs hurting a little bit? Sure, your legs aren't just sore from running a marathon? What the fuck? Okay, something is fucked up with his legs. He's a ghost. Stiffness severity. So good luck on lookout side, pray? How stiff have you been getting? And I mean in your joints, not in the way that you get stiff when you watch The Apprentice. Ah, Donald Trump mentioned in the year 2010. Pretty stiff. I need to concentrate to stand up straight. Okay. Let's take a look at these weird... What are these, burns? Bruises? Bruises. Money is a crime. Focus on the original symptoms, the pain. How much pressure can I put on your leg before it starts to hurt? For example, can I put pressure on it by telling it that it's under suspicion of being involved in a Ponzi scheme? Not much. It gets worse every day. Okay, and then feel up his leg a little bit. Good luck on the hyperdemon, Jagriff. Timing? When did your legs start to hurt? Was it when you were humping the Wall Street Bull? It was when I was on the treadmill just a few days ago. Okay. Look, let me break this down for you in language you can understand. This is your body. Snaps a pencil in half. And this is what you're doing to your body. Any questions? Sorry, I was out of eggs and frying pans, or else I could have made that whole demo much clearer. What are you saying? I'm responsible for this? You're a danger junkie, Mitch. The skydiving, the mountain climbing. We got more bruises on you than a trailer trash housewife. Nah, that's not. Nah, trailer trash isn't a slur. I mean, it depends on how you answer that am I the asshole doll question. I did press the button. Classist? No, I don't think so. What do I do? Take a nap for maybe 6 months. But exactly, that's the one I was thinking of, Prey. Would you let your son go to a trailer trash party? Yeah, the joke about domestic abuse is obviously more offensive in there than the term trailer trash, I would consider. And that, though offensive, is definitely not a slur. Say trailer trash on Twitch without getting TOS. I don't know if that's the perfect definition of slur. I need this. Sure, if you want to kill yourself, you definitely need this. If you want to reach your next birthday, you don't need it. No, hell no. That doesn't work for me. Because then I come home from work and have all this pent-up anger and tension. Listen, take some of that cash you have socked away in a Swiss bank account and buy yourself a trip to the spa. Doctor's orders. Hi, Karens. Riley was looking for you. How are you? Par for slurs, can't say it out loud. Yeah. Well, somewhere around there. Mr. Kipling, this is called a plethysmogram. You have to get inside and breathe into a mouthpiece while we record your airflow measurements. This looks like he's trying to grab cash in the one game show. No problem. With all the tests I've been going through, I'm going to be a pro at this. Okay, Richie, now you just have to start breathing. I gotta say, there's like no drama at all in this episode. He's going into respiratory failure. That was fast. Why isn't House interacting with him? House never interacts with the patient directly for the tests. Oops. What? Oh, right. Ever understood why people don't catch the money in the shirt? They're probably not allowed to, right? There's probably like a condition where they say like you can't do that. This 5th episode is feeling a little phoned in. They're jumping straight to all the like mini games and medical stuff and none of like there actually being a story happening. I mean, there was a bit of like he was arguing with his wife at the beginning, but then the wife hasn't shown up yet. OB is still our best candidate, but what's causing it? Yet shakes the clown on a respirator. What are you hiding? Okay, great job, but wipe that confident smirk off your face. You mean this one? Or that one? Maybe you'd show up in an XXL? See, I don't think they would allow it. Clearly, if somebody started doing that, they would pull the plug. They would say, no. You know, Richie, in the condition you're in, you could be an attraction at your own circus. The guy who can hardly breathe. Not a really good attraction. Or, yeah, okay. Oh my god, is he okay? Yeah, he's laughing. Guess he thinks I'm funny. Richie always did like sick humor. Wearing my prom duct tape tuxedo to the tape. Taping is a good word to use there. I'm going to need to know a few more things about Richie if we're going to get to the bottom of his breathing difficulties. Okay. Finally, some questioning. Do you have a history of asthma or any other breathing problems in your family? And since you're circus folk, do you have an asthma inhaler that honks when you squeeze it? Okay. Circus folk is getting dangerously close to territory. Mumbles. He doesn't have a history of any breathing problems. He's gonna say it. There's no way we go through this whole thing without House saying it. Ask about something unrelated. Smoking. Are there other smokers in the circus? Could you be getting secondhand smoke? No, I've made certain that no one smokes anywhere near Richie. Swimming. Are you able to breathe normally when you swim? And falling into a dunk tank doesn't count as swimming. Richie hasn't been swimming in years. Do you hyperventilate during stressful situations, like when one of your magicians gets mauled by his own tiger? Skip the dialogue option for activity. For sure he was going to slur then. You have no way of knowing that. Why would that happen? He does get stressed sometimes, but it doesn't give him breathing problems. Focus on the sources of his symptoms. Work environment. Have you come in contact with any smoke machines? No, other people handle those. Can you think of any other reason why you may be having these breathing problems? You haven't been swallowing swords, have you? Mumbles. He has no idea, neither do I. He's doing everything correctly. How helpful. Follow-up question. Routine. When you say Richie's doing everything correctly, what do you mean? And good God, don't tell me you mean he's doing everything correctly in bed. I mean, he's eating healthy foods. He stopped eating all that junk food. No? How long ago was he eating all that junk food? Literally pick the one option without slurs? That's so not true. Special food? Oh wait, change of... Is Richie on a special diet, like an all-rubber chicken diet? Other than trying to purge all the artificial crap from his system, no. Is Richie taking all of his medication when he's supposed to? And I know he runs a circus, but Pirelli's Miracle Elixir doesn't count as medication. They have two different people write this dialogue? No, the whole game is written by one person. We looked him up yesterday. I forget his name. Kaplan or something? Alex Kaplan or something like that? I forgot. Why did they not react at all to any of his insult and his questions? To be fair, that's kind of how it works in the show. The writers are like too lazy to like deal with the natural consequence of House being like such an incredible dick to people. So he'll like ask a question, say zinger one-liner, and then they'll just ignore the zinger one-liner and answer the question. Like, it's played up a lot more in the game because there's way more questions in a row, but like in the show, that is kind of how it works, from what I remember. Behavioral question. Oh, nervousness. You and Ricky aren't having any marital problems, are you? Is Richie blowing someone else's kazoo? No, but what does that have to do with anything? You seem nervous. Why is that? Are you on the run from the clown mafia? Are you afraid they're going to have you fitted for oversized cement shoes? Probably how you would respond too. Just ignore the random insult that the doctor threw at you. I mean, it depends how serious my situation was. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, it was written by 93 Facts About Taylor Swift or whatever it is. 96, my bad. Why 96? Could he not get to 100? Either Richie's wife married a saint, or she's in denial about how correctly he's doing everything. And since she was shaking more than Cuddy after a night with me, I think it's safe to say she's nervous about something. Think hubby's hiding something? Check his office. See if he's been abusing drugs, alcohol, or anything else that would make a grown man want to work in a circus. Listed 5 months ago, views 8, 7 viewers. Come on, Snag, you know you want to buy it. Oh yeah, we found his blog too. Dr. House, any idea where I can get a drink of water? Oh, hi. The water fountain is to your right, down the hall. Thanks. Bye. Wow, Foreman, she thinks you're cute. Come on, she's a happily married woman. Don't you and 13 have a job to do? Yeah, sorry. We need to get to Richie's office. How? We can't just wake the guard up and ask him to give us his keys. Who said anything about waking him up? Oh, are we going to have a pickpocketing minigame? Pickpocketing minigame. Oh, wait, never mind. No, this game's not that cool. Sorry for missing the rest of the stream. I'm going to be reading Amazon reviews. You better show me the funniest one you find. This circus really looks spooky at night. When you were a kid, did you ever think clowns were just plain creepy? I guess so. Why? When I was little, I saw a clown on TV remove his makeup, and it gave me nightmares for a week. My mom says it's because I thought he was taking his face off. What do you think? I think... Oh, good. You found Richie's office. It has a 4.0 on Goodreads. It must be a good read. This has ruined any fantasies that I had about circuses being a playful children's wonderland. Let's see what we can find. Okay. Beer. Potato chips. Handkerchief. Beer. Ashtray. Candy bar. Handkerchief. Oh, this guy's not as healthy as his wife thinks he is. That's for sure. Beef jerky. Beer. And another handkerchief. 5 out of 5 stars. Good product, was a gift. So many bot reviews, multiple reviews just have the subject line of good product. Hey, this guy really thought he was cooking. Do you think those 96 facts about Taylor Swift are true? It's 2023, right? So it could be AI generated. Looks like we hit the mother lode. Let's take all this stuff back to house. Commercial break. Man, if I have to eat any more of the slop they call food in this place, I'm gonna jump off a building. Don't worry about it, okay, babe? Just don't worry. Hey, there he is. Dr. House, any word on what's wrong with my husband? Yeah, he's cheating on you with rich, creamy nougat and bacon fat. Richie, what's going on here? Well, see, that's not mine. We found this in Richie's office. You snooped around my office? You weren't actually telling us anything worthwhile, so... then you'd gone all Darth Vader with your respiratory problems, and you couldn't tell us anything, period. Anyway, now I'm afraid you'll have to talk. If I can get it from the library, you'll do a stream reading of it, and get permaban for DMCA? Yes! Yes, that would be awesome. That would be so worth it. Let's ask about the ashes. What are these ashes? Are they the remains of the human cannonball? I don't know what those ashes are. Cremation? Wood burning. Do you burn wood for anything? No. Cremation? It can't actually be that. Has anyone at the circus been cremated recently? And I mean accidentally, not as part of a hilarious magic act. Okay, just asking about the office. How can you not know what these ashes are? We found them in your office. How should I know? There are a zillion people going in and out of my office all the time. Source of the evidence. Cigarettes. Were you smoking cigarettes in your office? Are you kidding? I had a lung transplant a couple years ago. I know I'm not supposed to be smoking. What am I, an idiot? Okay, we're just gonna keep talking about smoking, I guess. Were you smoking anything other than cigarettes in your office? Of course not. Well, hold on, Richie. What about that time last week when I smelled pot outside your office? Yeah, Richie, what about that? Oh, that. Barry the Clown was smoking weed. And he put out his roach as soon as he came into my office. Okay. Roach. Okay, change of subject. Junk food. How long ago did you jump back on the junk food wagon, Richie? And did the junk food wagon have Oreo wheels? Blame it on Barry? Yeah, blame it on Barry the Clown's roach. I guess a few months ago, I've been under a lot of stress. Other bad habits. Drugs. Bad habit of drugs. Promise this will be your last message about the Taylor book. Half the Goodreads reviews are censored out due to spoilers from listing facts they liked from the book. That's awesome. Wait, no, you don't have to stop, Snag. There's nothing wrong with the Taylor Swift Goodreads reviews. Ever since your lung transplant, have you ever taken drugs? Have you tried any white powder aside from clown makeup? Can you like unspoiler the spoilers and like see what the Taylor Swift facts are? I would never put anything bad into my system. Well, except for junk food. That room was green. I don't know. You mean from earlier in the episode or from earlier in the game? Because it could just be a different room, right? I don't really remember. I'm not too happy with you right now. I know, babe. But I'll go cold turkey on the junk food. For real this time, okay? For real. I'll go cold turkey on shouting out Jerp. Or whatever. Hi, Jerp. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. We're on the final case of House MD, the video game for the DS. How is stream? How is Elite Dangerous? Actions speak louder than words, you know. I'll believe it when I see it. Anyway, it's better than the hospital food in this place. What am I munching on? Blueberries. I had to get a whole case of blueberries for Gorp's cooking with Brungo. I know I gotta eat them. It's better than the hospital food in this place. I told you, don't worry about that stuff, okay? If you think that's bad, wait till All Cruel Wednesday. So who's Barry the Clown? My oldest friend at the circus. He's been with us for about 25 years. Hi, Derp. Elite Dangerous is a bad game for ads every 1 hour. Oh, why is that? Does something exciting happen every 1 hour or something? You can freeze them and they're infinitely better. Is that tech? Is that real? I don't get it. Why did Cuddy give you this guitar? Is this what they're giving out instead of promotions these days? You know what? I'm not going to question it. This is the coolest work-related gift I've ever gotten. Do you realize how much this guitar is worth? It's a classic. Oh, the guitar saga continues. You used to eat bowls of frozen blueberries all the time growing up. It goes crazy in the summer. I've never really tried freezing anything, I'll be honest. I've never used my freezer, like for anything. I could try. Can't pause the game. Oh, yeah, I feel that. Oh, I'm sorry, that's yawn. Surprising? Is it? Something wrong, house? Show's over, folks. Sorry. No, I didn't come for the show. I'm part of Richie Kipling's diagnostic team at Princeton Plainsboro Hospital. My name is Dr. Chris Taub. Frozen texture with blueberries just hits different. I can go for it. I mean, I could try it. If House goes this whole episode without using the Roma slur, it'll be unprecedented. I mean, he says it in the actual show. There's like a whole episode about them in the show, right? So maybe he figures the writer, Mr. Taylor Swift master himself, figures it would be retreading the show. I forgot we had a Tobinator emote. Richie, how is he? Well, that's what I'm here about. Richie's breathing. Any idea why Richie is having these breathing problems? He does eat a lot of junk food. Yeah, we knew that. Oh, the junk food. Richie says he only eats a little junk food a day. Is that true? I don't see everything he puts in his craw. Marijuana. Richie says you were smoking weed in his office. Is that true? That lying jerk. No, I don't smoke weed. God, just because I look a certain way, everyone thinks I'm high. I feel that, man. I get that a lot, too. Marijuana only has one end. Did they spell it with two? Getting high. Yeah, that's awesome. Listen, Richie may be dying. We need to know if you were getting high in his office. Okay, fine. Sometimes me and Richie smoke a little weed. Hi, Racing Case. Were you here? Wait, you were here earlier. Hi again. Marie Jeannet. Marie Jeannet. Keep pressing the subject. Drugs at work. Has Richie ever gone into work high? No, it's totally an after-hours activity for him. What about other drugs? Does Richie just smoke weed, or does he also use other drugs? Nope, weed's pretty much as far as that dude goes. Watching the Knicks game? Ooh, did they win? Also, what sport is that? Focus on Richie's habits. B-ball. Ah. No, never mind. I'm not devious. I wasn't gonna. I couldn't play the bit. I was just gonna say, oh, what sport is that? But it would have been too obvious. Hi, nobody. Franco, I'm nobody. Going to lurk to try to cook, but I hope everyone's well. Yo, I hope your cooking goes well. I hope you tell me what you have cooked when you're done with it and when you have time, because I'm eager to know. Yo, Jesus Gandabola. I should have said, baseball. Yeah, my problem is I couldn't think of a different sport that started with b-ball. I couldn't. Anyway. Frequency. Actually, we should check out the source. How often does Richie smoke? Once a week. That's not very much. Baseball. Method? You use a bong. No, Lucinda would find it in a second. Reaction. Has the weed ever made him cough or give him breathing problems? Well, no. But marijuana is medicinal, right? Badminton ball. Badminton was literally the first sport that came to my mind. And I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't start with ball. And then I was like, this bit sucks. I'm not going to follow through with it. Gorp, why do you have that emote? Stop having that emote. Thanks, Barry. Hey, man, listen, don't judge Richie for smoking weed. It's just, running a circus is a pretty high-pressure gig. Hi, Dan Jr. Balls. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. Ball mitten. Does the shuttlecock count as a ball? The only sport you didn't suck at school? Badminton is cool. I respect it. What'd you learn from Sideshow Bob? Barry the Clown says he smokes weed with Richie once a week. Well, this is an interesting wrinkle. 3 sets of Brungo ball after work tomorrow down at the alley. Yeah, part of your maxing and relaxing all cool. Floor counter is at 1, but arguably 1, but I'm calling it 1 right now. Is this guy bad? No, he's not bad. It was just a creepy emote. How so? It's stupid to smoke the wacky tobacco when you're a transplant recipient. Puts you at risk for all sorts of dangerous fungal infections. Tell Chase and Cameron to test Mr. Soggy Bottom for invasive pulmonary aspergillosis. And what if it isn't IPA? Good question. Tell them to take specimens for a bronchoalveolar lavage, just in case. You don't respect a sport that has a net that's annoying to maintain? Is it annoying to... I've never had to maintain a net, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, relax maxing, exactly, Jerp. That's a term that existed at the time of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I really don't like the looks of that thing. It's a bronchoscope. We think you might have a fungal infection called IPA, so we've got to do a bronchoscopy. Now I'm going to need you to open your mouth wide so I can insert this into your airways. Why did you say Alan, but I did not do an Alan voice? You've got to be kidding. Just relax. I understand you like crosswords. Yeah, I like to solve them in my head. Well, try this. 10 letters. Sweet smelling candy. Smelling? Oh, not this minigame. Oh, this minigame sucks. And not just because it's really gross. Jujubes? Isn't that the Filipino chicken restaurant? Oh, yes, this is the game with the nemesis system. Exactly. This guy's my nemesis. That's why I am making... I keep hitting the side of his throat with my probe. Because I fucking despise him. Got caught by badminton Shelob? That may be the cause. Was it sexy Shelob, though, with the nemesis system? Visual M&Ms, exactly. Is Jollibee mid? I've never been to Jollibee. Isn't it, like, supposed to be good? Please. Please. Come on. Come on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Halfway done. Yeah, I don't know why this is so long compared to everything else. No, I must have missed one somewhere because they did... Like, when you get to the end, I think what happens is you get to the end and then it, like, resets or something. Also, the sound effect that plays when you hit the side of his throat and he, like, retches is so fucking vile. I hate it. It's average, but also Vancouver has incredible fried chicken places. Oh, here we go. Ah. Vancouver, good fried chicken. What? Oh, wrong button. I've never really heard of Vancouver as a fried chicken place. But then, you know, I never really wasn't a fried chicken to begin with. Like, I think the only fried chicken place I ever went to in my entire life before becoming vegetarian was KFC. Vancouver's a foodie city. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I'm sure there is good fried chicken in Vancouver, but I feel like more just a product of Vancouver having good food because it's a big, expensive city. And less, right? Also, hi, Bo. How are you? More mouse bites. This guy's got mouse bites in his throat. Hooray! This hospital is a hotbed for iatrogenic illnesses with the amount of intrusive testing they do. So true. Costco rotisserie chicken. I was more of a steamed chicken or boiled chicken eater. I mean, I just didn't eat that much chicken, I think. This is why we don't let the custodial staff practice medicine. Fuck you, house. Suck my balls. How are we doing, Richie? Still with us? Peppermint. Oh. 10 letters, sweet-smelling candy. Peppermint. You're good. School children watched in horror as Richie Kipling, owner of the Kipling Carnival Circus, was mauled by one of his own horses minutes before the performance was about to begin. The victim is in serious condition at Princeton Plainsboro Hospital. Lisa Darrow, Action 9 News. Thank you, Lisa. House, we're still waiting on the results of the bronchoscopy. Well, as long as you're not busy, let's watch some TV, make lewd comments about Lisa Darrow of Action 9 News, and figure out what else our patient might have. Okay. Asthma. That's a pretty simple diagnosis. Asthma does explain the respiratory difficulties, but not the other issues. Yeah. Good work, Tob. You've just been promoted from buffoon to buffoonish. Okay. Abdominal aneurysm. It's not right. Cardiac. Nope. Cardiac arrhythmia. Could be cardiac arrhythmia. It would explain most of the symptoms. Not a stretch to see a guy like that having heart trouble. True. His sticker is probably so used up, he's waiting for the Wizard of Oz to give him a new one. Always orange. Yeah, it's always orange if orange is available. It's for ration anxiety. Let's test it. Yep, it is always orange. Okay. Show me Picard's flute. There, I'm about as good as Patrick Stewart is with the flute. We still can't rule out IPA yet. Not until we get the test results back, anyway. Hold on. His eyes were bloodshot, itchy nose, scratchy throat. How could I have missed it? Else, you want to let us in on what you're talking about? Damn it, Foreman, you're blocking the screen. Wait. You're covering up the screen. Yeah, I get it. I'll move. The horse strangulation covered up the real issue. Which is... Oh. Actually, cardiogenic shock? Nope. God damn it. Anaphylactic shock. Oh, of course. He was allergic to something. Anaphylactic shock. What? We've been looking in the wrong place. How much do you want to bet it's just a simple allergen? But Richie doesn't have any allergies. Oh yeah? And when was the last time he was tested for allergies? 3 years ago? But it might not even be anaphylactic shock. We haven't even done a RAS test. Good idea. We should order a RAS test. In the meantime, while the patient is still alive, we've got to figure out which one of these clowns is juggling with Richie's innards. Am I pro mouse bites? Yes. I think that everybody has a God-given right to get playful bites from a mousy femboy. House, you've got to come quick. It's Richie. He's having trouble breathing. Who the fuck are you? Is that, wait, is that the wife or is that Cuddy? Why is Cuddy in the room? What? I always say work smart, not hard, but you barely did either. Fuck you, House, I got a B. That passes. Dr. House, do something. Treatment, treatment. Who's got the treatment? Oh, Guitar Hero. Okay. What are we treating him with? What's happening? This episode really is written a lot worse than the other 4. There's like a lot less of a story going on. And just the actual medicine sucks. They should make a Pit the game in this art style. I think every single television show should be adapted to a game with this art style. Love the enormous tube acting as an IV chip line. Yes. It is pretty funny, isn't it? Oh. Bathroom pipe. Look, he needs a lot of medicine, okay? He needs like a gallon. Fuck. Fuck. Not a doctor, so would not question the 12-gauge tubes and the 4-way tube into it. Yeah, and the doctor mixing the drops from the different tubes, one drop at a time, like live. No, you shouldn't question doctors for any reason. Would I trust Ari Kaplan to write an episodic video game based on the Brungo streams? Yeah, I mean, at least it would have no slurs in it, right? Because, I mean, I'm a wholesome streamer. 84 Brungo facts? I don't even think there's 84 facts about me to learn. I'm just not that interesting of a person. I can't be... You're trying to tell me I'm like 84 out of 96 as interesting as Taylor Swift? There's no way. Your name is Jonas? Yo, hello, Jonas. How are you? Anaphylactic shock. It's plain as the crumbs on your gown. Speaking of which, where'd those crumbs come from anyway? I don't know, but they served me for lunch, I guess. Be some Ognorb facts snuck in there to pump up the numbers, so maybe that's true. I found this on Richie's hospital gown. Crumbs on his jacket, sis. He took it. I have a feeling the trail of breadcrumbs leads to Richie's wife, the horse whisperer. I'll see what I can get out of her. You'd be turned off a Brungo stream if there wasn't 85 facts to learn? Alright, name one fact you've learned about me, Dan. Hi, Mrs. Kipling? Yes? You're one of Dr. House's associates, right? I am. Listen, your husband just went into anaphylactic shock, which greatly narrows the list of things that could be wrong with him. Well, that's good, right? Yes, but it also means he's allergic to something. But he doesn't have any allergies. Well, we're doing a test to find out for sure. But while we're waiting for the results, we could use your help. Oops. Good thing it's actually food and not dead skin cells or something gross. Yeah, so far. Fact, Brungo's a kind streamer. I am some kind of streamer. But I don't know if I'm a kind one. How are you, nobody? How's dinner coming along? I can bench 3 15-10 reps at 5 sets. No. I could probably do 10 reps of 5 sets with just like a bar with no weight, maybe. 14, Brungo always returns the shopping cart to the corral. Well, that I do, of course. Well, yeah, I mean, does anyone here not? Cause of the illness, allergy history. Is there a history of allergies in Richie's family? Not that I know of. Yo, hi, Dronin. Hello, hello. Oh, my neck. Brungo, come up here, we'll hit the gym. I can't go to a gym, Crunch, I'm sorry. I can't do it. How was stream, Dronin? What were you playing? Was it more of the grindy, the RPG that you were playing last night? Allergy symptoms. Had Richie been complaining about any rashes or anything itching him lately? No. A reaction. Has Richie been exposed to any of the more common allergens, like bee stings, peanuts, or penicillin? Well, of course, but he's not allergic to any of those things. Is the twist just that the lung transplant came from somebody who was allergic to peanuts or whatever? And so his new lung is allergic to it? I kind of biffed this one. I'm going to biff you. Possible allergies, pets. More Mardek, fought some bosses, using instructions. Now you have to grind for a while, so you're not going to stream that. Ooh. How's House? House is going okay. We're on the final, we're in the final episode, and it's a very tense moment. If House says one more slur, then the believers in the channel point prediction will win. Allergic to horse bites? It could happen. Probably. Bee stings, penicillin, peanuts, or mouse bites. It would be incredible if mouse bites showed up here. I'm not ableist. You can't just say things like that. The circus is full of animals. Why? Why? Question mark. Latex. You think Richie could have a latex allergy? I wouldn't think so. He's been exposed to latex gloves constantly during his hospital stay. And his symptoms haven't worsened. Shrunken and moved to cover the U and S in house. Okay, so I will say, I normally don't allow this. The rules are, I have to stay along the edge of the screen, and also no resizing. You know, it's just moving along the edge. But you know, Gestalt's not here to call me out of my hypocrisy for yesterday, so. Wouldn't it be funnier if it was this? Wouldn't that be funnier? That's what you said? Oh, I thought you said O and U. Okay, my bad. All right. You're coming a lot. You made Brussels sprout kimchi and try to prep out for the rest of the week. Oh, nice. I should really be not lazy and do meal prep at one point in my life. No, this doesn't count as one of the slurs. No, it doesn't. Oh, the Brongo. That's me. I'm unfortunately not a hoe. Maybe one day. Also, yeah, hoe with an E isn't even, like, that's not even how you spell it. That's just a farming tool. Yeah. I guess if it would really be like this. Whoa, whoa, Voodoo. We don't use those words around here. Okay. Possible allergies. Asbestos. Oh, I should have said bugs. Now we're just Santa. Ho, ho, ho. Imagine owning Dr. House in real life by calling him Dr. Home to his face. Yeah. I would call him Sherlock Holmes in the same voice as that inspector from Alan Wake, that police officer. End of the line, Sherlock Holmes. Dr. Shack, Dr. Hovel, Dr. Hut. No, that's not how the gamble works. Is there an asbestos problem in the circus? No, why? Okay, bugs. Tell me about the bugs. There are a lot of cockroaches or any other allergen-carrying bugs in the surface. Pollen. Has Richie ever been allergic to pollen or other seasonal allergies? No, and I've known that man for 20 years. Boy. What about those words, Voodoo? What about them? He's allergic to my bullshit? Too bad. Ho actually is an acceptable spelling in the shortened word of hooker. Oh, is it? Oh. Okay, my bad. No, Voodoo, I was saying ho isn't a slur because I thought it was only spelled H-O. I thought it was a different spelling. Like, I thought ho as in... Wait, it's short for hooker? I thought it was short for whore. Well, anyway, I thought it was H-O straight up. Let's do routines, maybe. Has Richie's routine changed recently anyway? Other than our location changing because we travel so much, everything's been the same. Triggers. Is there anything you could have done that might have accidentally triggered the shock? Impossible. I've been Richie's #1 coach and support system during the past 5 years, ever since he started having medical issues. I know him inside and out. Twitch wouldn't let you say horror? In quotes, maybe. Try a follow-up question. Support. Warned you about Hooker? Yeah, you're on thin ice, buddy. As Richie's support system, have you gotten him to curb his bad habits? Oh yeah, I got him to stop smoking. Right? Who are you talking about, Lolo? Other habits. Are there other habits you got him to stop? I thought I stopped from eating junk food. That obviously didn't work. What about your habits? Any bad habits you changed for him? I stopped biting my nails. Does that count? Okay, that's a useless question. You really put the hoe in house. I do, don't I? How did you feel when you found out he was smoking pot again? Let's just say he's still in the doghouse. I do everything for that man. And this is how he repays me? Rivers Cuomo in the hospital with gingivitis of the leg, being like, what's with this houseboy dissing my girl? I don't get it, but it's probably really funny. Listen, Dr. Hadley, my husband is a schmuck, but he's my schmuck. Please don't let anything happen to him. I'll do my best. What'd you find out? Did they use circus-themed marital ads? AIDS. Marital AIDS? No, but I did notice a sandwich in her purse that she kept trying to hide. Get the sandwich, and we'll find the source of those breadcrumbs. What? The sandwich didn't come up in conversation at all. What a dumb find from that scene. Okay. Could be peanut butter in that sandwich. But how will I get the sandwich? You won't. I'll have to send someone else in. Someone who's able to use his masculine wiles to distract and console Lucinda. Oh, come on. Sorry, Foreman. Lucinda thinks you're super delicious. It's your cross to bear. You think that Taylor Swift broke your brain? Oh, is that a Taylor Swift reference? Yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm not much of a Swiftie. Oh, this guy's back. I did like you asked, Dr. House. Quit the skydiving, the mountain climbing, the drag racing, everything. But the pain in my legs just got worse. Now they won't even move. I think I'm paralyzed. Guess I made a bad prediction about how your future would turn out. Then again, that never happens to you Wall Street guys, does it? Just tell me what's going on. I'm okay. Well, if it's I mean, we didn't count it the first time. If we don't count it the first time, 1.5. Okay, yeah, we counted as a half the first time, like an edge case. Up to you here. Should have counted the first time too. Okay, well, this would make it 2 point. This is actually kind of a funny. This is kind of a funny line. All right. No, I can't. By my own system of a half point, we're at 2 points now. You're gonna use that term. You can't. You're not even American, Prey. You can't. Also, I don't think you're disabled. As far as I can tell. All right. Well, unsurprisingly, perhaps, it looks like the believers are going to win the prediction. If I can find the prediction button. Here we go. Sorry, but that is 2+. There we go. This is the slur you lose your points on. Sorry, Crunch, but you have to admit. I mean, I think it's a little. This is weak sauce. Well, come on. Come on. There was never going to be a clear, obvious definition to begin with. You would have felt so scammed if you had voted 2. I mean, he's even using it. House is even in this line, House is even recognizing that it's a slur because he's saying like, oh, actually, we prefer to be called this, which is like playing on the idea of like it being an inappropriate word to use, right? So like clearly the game is even recognizing that is like a slur. Yeah, and it's not, the chapter's not even over, so there could be more slurs to come, in which case it doesn't matter. Your house is hitting 9 on the slur Richter scale and it all ends on a 3. I'm sorry. He doesn't find it offensive because he's a fucking jackass. Also, wait, that's not, it doesn't mean he doesn't find it offensive because he calls it that himself. That's not how that works. Someone can use the slur to refer to themselves, but it still means they don't want other people to call it them. That's like how most slurs work, right? Yo, good luck on Angerfoot Voodoo. Anyway. The Supreme Court has spoken. What, me? Yeah, I'm supreme. Slurpreme Court. I hear that's what they're calling themselves these days, actually. Ask about his skin. When did your skin first start to get thick and shiny? I don't know, a few days ago. Oh, these bruises are going away. Oh, there's a bite mark. Oh my god. From like a mouse or... Where did you get that bite mark? I mean, I heard you people were vampires, but I thought that was just a metaphor. Oh, that. My dog bit me a while back. Oh, does he have rabies? To another gamba for an even higher amount of offensive words spoken? No, I don't think. I think I'm just going to get more people mad at me, depending on my definition of a slur. Select the right topic to ask about. What was that? Movement? Movement. Oh, plus. Can you move your legs at all? If a 60 Minutes interview showed up to do a story on investment fraud, how quickly would you run out of here? I can't move him without a lot of pain. Okay, follow-up question. The pain. Has the pain spread anywhere else? Like to your conscience? Oh wait, you don't have one of those. Damn. No, the pain hasn't spread anywhere else. So you didn't think it was important to mention to me that you'd been bitten by a dog? What do you mean? The dog bite healed weeks ago. The dog bite was covered up by your bruises. And if I'd noticed it sooner, I could have diagnosed you quicker. You know what's wrong with me? You have complex regional pain syndrome. What? CRPS is a rare condition which causes chronic pain long after the minor injury that triggered it has healed. You're in a wheelchair because Marmaduke decided to have a stockbroker for dinner. What can I do? Treatment's pretty simple. I'll start you on analgesics to relieve the pain and corticosteroids to reduce the inflammation. Meanwhile, you'll want to come in for a surgical sympathectomy. This is so straightforward. Well, where's the drama? This episode sucks. A procedure that destroys the affected sympathetic nerves that are causing you all this pain. Gotta warn you, however, other sensations might get destroyed as well. Anything to get back to normal. True. In your line of work, the more your sensations are deadened, the better. Yeah, the game did jump the shark. They're really just going through the motions for this 5th script. He already misdiagnosed him once before. Yeah, but I mean, like, there's no, like, big twist or anything. It's just like, oh, there's a dog bite I didn't see before. All right, you have this. This is what this is. This is the treatment for it. Goodbye. Like, what? Dr. Foreman, is there any news? No, not yet. I'm so sorry. You must think me quite the fool. No, not at all. You're just going through something really difficult. Thanks for understanding. You're such a nice young man. Yeah, exactly. The 5th episode is just an excuse for more slurs. I'll keep you updated. Bless you, Dr. Foreman. What? Get back to House's office with the sandwich? Oh, right, I forgot I stole the sandwich from her. Forgot about that. More Mission Impossible. Sandwich hunt. Hey, what's my play? Oh, fuck. Yeah, Metal Gear sandwich, exactly. This synth sound in this absolutely freaks you out. It's really funny. Wait, fuck. No, move, no! Dude, this is so annoying. This is also the hardest mini game in the game. I think it's either an alarm or tinnitus. Why not both? It could be an alarm that gives you tinnitus. Okay, how do I do this? Like this. Okay. Hooray! We won. Well, 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 if it isn't the holy grail of sandwiches. Tastes strange, like seeing Cuddy naked strange. What? What does that mean? Also, what is this face? It has margarine in it, and some kind of jam. Strawberry? Grape? No, more exotic. A foreign fruit of some sort. Let me see that. Why is everyone just taking a bite of the sandwich instead of opening the sandwich up and seeing what's in it? Maybe it's lychee? Hold on. No, it's cashew. What? How do we go from jams to cashew? I've been reading up on the case. Turns out the donor of Richie's lung had a cashew allergy. All right, called it. There we go. And your point is? Well, it's been documented that, in some rare cases, traits can transfer from a donor to a recipient. So if Richard's donor had been handsome, suddenly he'd wake up looking like Christian Bale. Laugh if you want, but I bet you there's cashew in that jam. I'll give you $50 if I'm wrong. Deal. Must be a fugly sandwich, but Cuddy's hot. That's like her whole personality trait. I mean, she's not that hot, but like that's the idea in the game. So if I die, Richie, don't dare talk like that. Look, I just want to tell you that if I die, you don't have to wait to remarry. Shut up. I'm not remarrying. That's kind of sweet. See, these guys had a bit of an argument at the beginning, but they seem to be in a fairly healthy relationship, all things considered. Yeah, House is starting at Gamba too. Dr. House, what can we do for you? How many slurs have been dropped today? We just finished the prediction, Mitts. The prediction at the start of stream was how many total slurs would there be? Like two or more, or 0 and 1. It ended up being a little bit odd because it was all sort of half slurs. It was things that I wasn't sure whether to count, but we racked up enough half slurs to get to 2, so we paid out. How are you? How was Resident Evil? Did I 100% Okami? No. No, I did not. Yeah, well, yeah, there was 3 instances of the word GIMP, and then there was 1 comment towards Foreman, which really was used as a slur. Honestly, that should count as a 1.0. I counted as a 0.5, but that should be a 1.0. Finished up and Pragmata is on the docket. Oh, cool. I hope you like that game. Right, there was the GIMP American comment too. Run real one, 3 fake ones. Those weren't... I mean, no. Fresh foods, sport foods, recent foods. Recent foods. Lucinda, have you been sneaking in food to Richie here in the hospital? No, of course not. Come on, be honest. Something he's been eating recently, it might be killing him. Fine. She's been sneaking me all kinds of foods. Richie. Hey, it's my health at stake, okay? That wasn't Alan. Alan doesn't make those noises. You can't just post Alan randomly. Can't do it. Follow-up question. Food types. What kinds of food has Lucinda been sneaking you? Popcorn, peanuts, Cracker Jacks? Lots of them. My favorite sandwiches, which are made with a special jam from Brazil. I don't think Alan garbles. When does he do that? What? Jam. How'd you get a hold of this exotic jam, Lucinda? Did you have to play with the snake charmer's python? Circus knife thrower Tristan the Magnificent introduced it to me. Garbles dirty brown water. That's not true. Source, frequency, cost, source? And where did Tristan get the jam? He's Brazilian, so he got it in care packages from his family. I don't think it's Zika virus. Ingredients. What's in the jam? Hopefully it's not made from his own natural juices, because that's just gross. Tropical fruit. Yes, like cashew? Yeah, House just likes thinking about cum. Don't worry about it, Prey. Be more specific. Which specific tropical fruits are in the jam? Let's see, pineapple, passion fruit, and other mystery fruits. Mystery fruits, like what? The company that makes the jam doesn't give out the full recipe. Can't we just test to see if it has cashew in it? One more thing, do you have the contact information for the jam company? Sure, Tristan gave it to me to directly order from them. They're called the Lewin Foods Corporation. You can reach them at this number. Okay, it's so odd that she just has it on hand. Can't we just test to see if it has cashew? Like, whatever. Call Lewin Foods and find out what's in that jam. And start setting aside that $50 for when you have to pay up. Also, can't they just test this without any idea what's in the sandwich by just having her stop bringing him the jam and see if the symptoms go away? Lewin, what's in the sandwich? Worried House is going to say something about fruit? No, it wouldn't be relevant, surely. Lewin Foods, Senior VP Bertil Silva's office. May I please speak to Mr. Silva? This is he. Mr. Silva, this is Dr. Eric Foreman from Princeton Plainsboro Hospital in New Jersey. I'm calling on behalf of one of our patients who may be allergic to the ingredients in your jam. What's this about? I just need to ask you a few questions. 2010 that hasn't been invented yet? What, not eating the sandwich hasn't been invented yet? Ingredients. What's in your jam? Sorry, sir, that's a secret recipe. A man's life is at stake. Oh, ingredient spectrometry. I mean, surely they have some test for common allergens like cashews. Urgency. I should have said legality. This is a matter of life and death. I really need to know what the ingredients are. How do I know it's really a matter of life and death? Oh, okay, never mind. Confirmation? Would you like me to fly my dying patient down so you can see for yourself? No need to be morbid. Consequences? If someone dies because of your jam, would you be willing to go to jail for withholding this information? Okay, I'll tell you the ingredients, but that's all I'm legally able to tell you. Sopa de macaco. Is that the fruit? Right topic to ask about. Speciality? Total? I don't know what these means. How many ingredients are there in the jam? 3. Okay. This is such a... They really drag this out. Yeah, this episode, I mean, I've said it before. They're dragging everything out, and it's so weak sauce compared to the other things, to borrow a phrase from Tash. Please, can you tell me the ingredients? Tell you what, since it's so important, I'll tell you all the ingredients. 30% pineapple, almost 20% Spanish lime, and almost 50% passion fruit. Spanish lime. Okay. Monkey soup, real delicacy in Brazil. Is it good? What is Spanish lime? It's a small fruit native to tropical places. I don't think it can be found in America. Okay. Why do you say almost? Is there a 4th ingredient? I really can't divulge that information. Need I remind you that someone could die and you could go to jail? The 4th ingredient is 1% juice from a cashew apple. Wow. Yeah, 1% evil, 99% not an allergen. Thanks, Mr. Silva. You may have just saved someone's life. So there's no need to involve lawyers, is there? No. That's good. For you, I mean. Our legal department would mop the floor with you. Good day. I need to ask Eminem. Oh, is monkey soup have actual monkey in it? She probably's eaten that. Circus of the Scars is suffering from anaphylactic shock. Else, we already knew that. What caused the allergy? An allergen? Yeah, but which allergen? Is cashew allergy? Oh, you mean like Foreman guessed? Yeah, Foreman's a Jesus. I mean, sorry, a Jesus. I can't fucking talk today. The allergy was set off by the cashew apple juice in the jam. Are you happy now? Ecstatic. Thank you for the house, Riley. I don't know why I'm still in hoe mode. Minty only said I needed to do it for 5 minutes. Whatever, I'll stay here. I'm a stupid hoe. Here's your stupid cashew apple juice blood money. Just... Yo, all of chat is in hoe mode. What's a cashew apple? A cashew apple is the fruit of the cashew tree. It's a pear-shaped accessory fruit. They just copy and pasted the Wikipedia article. Why would you turn to the camera and say, it's a pear-shaped accessory fruit or false fruit that develops from the receptacle of the cashew flower? Wow, someone's done their homework. Yeah, blah, 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 cashew apple. Anyway, when our patient got his lung transplant, he received the lung from a person who was allergic to cashews, and he inherited the allergy along with the lung. Herman GPT. Oi. You're not just smart, House. You're a genius. Writer edited the article? Maybe. Cashew apple is a fruit that looks like it's pooping? Does it actually? Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, wait. You're right. It does. It is really snaking out a dookie there. That's a penis. Cashew apple itself is highly toxic. Yeah, that makes sense. Aren't cashews like a little toxic? I mean, I guess if you're allergic to them. Ever since then, every time he ate his favorite jam sandwich, it set off his allergy. He just thought his house was failing because he was getting older and working long hours. But when he was eating the sandwich on the day of this incident, the allergen was already making its way through his system. Exactly. And by the time the horse strangled him, he was already going into anaphylactic shock. But it looked like it was caused by the horse. And since his wife kept smuggling him sandwiches like she was the Harriet Tubman of exotic preserves, that's what what kept giving him relapse. After relapse. Nice horse, Riley. But because he didn't have any pre-existing allergies before his lung transplant, we kept looking for something else. Anything else. But three-ring Superman here is really just allergic to the tangy, sweet-smelling kryptonite jam in his sandwiches. Now Richie has to stay away from anything made with cashews, including his favorite jam. Small price to pay for being able to breathe. That was the whole episode? House, come quick. We've got an emergency in the clinic. Well, when you put it like that... Patient has an abnormal amount of body hair, fangs, and a tail. Riley, this is your moment. Okay, where is this patient? It's a monkey. What? What? Wait, House was playing the DS? Oh, I did miss it. Shit. Yeah, the horse was horsing around. Sopa de macaco. Yeah, I thought the writers were taking the day off. This is where the real episode begins. Why is he examining the monkey? Patient's unbelievably skinny. House? Add lethargy as a symptom. What causes anorexia and lethargy? Come on, people. This patient could die unless we act now. Do you really want us to do a differential on a monkey? I don't have time for this. Where did you get this monkey? Guy at the circus lent him to us. Why? That's what I thought. It's tuberculosis, which is common in captive primates. The only problem is, now we have to quarantine the whole building. What? Everyone in this hospital may have already been contaminated, and we're going to have to euthanize the monkey. We have to put him down? Tob, confirm with the tuberculin test. 13, get me a thoracic radiograph. Oh, and everyone? Psych. High five that monkey. Yeah. High five that monkey. Oh, God. I would have killed for a monkey euthanasia minigame. with the like the elevator music playing for the brought a monkey into the hospital, prank your boss, are you the asshole? No, NTA. That was funny. It's definitely spelled psych. Is it? Not that I know of. The monkey doesn't have TB? No, the monkey has a runny nose. Start him on Kleenex, stat, and one more thing. Don't try to prank a prankster. Ever. All right, dude, I won't. Please make that high five an emote. I would accept it if someone wanted it as an emote. Under the big top is now available. That was the episode? Wait, what happened to the guitar? Wait, is this going to be the guitar closure at the end here? You've done great work here at Princeton Plainsboro. You're now a full fellow. What happened to the guitar? Wait, what? There was no closure on the guitar. The monkey will be playing the guitar? What the hell? How are you not gonna have closure on the fucking guitar? What happened to the Roma slur? It did not make an appearance. Yeah. Oh my god. Art producer Jennifer Rowland. Good job, Jennifer Rowland. Art creation. It's a lot of art. Definitely, there has to be an after credit scene. There's gotta be. I don't even see what's his face on the list here. Mr. Taylor Swift. Was he in the credits? Upgrade to 5090 to play the next house game? Yeah. Gonna be live service. We actually lost because of the word GIMP, which Twitch won't even warn you about, let alone automod? Yes, because it was clearly used in a slurry way. And it was because of the amount of times it was used. With clear slurish intent. Maybe decide to lie about it. Imagine he lied on the blog and didn't actually write. Wait, there he is! Story and dialogue. Ari Kaplan. Okay, he is there. He did not lie. Hooray. Oh, yeah. You have nothing to regret, Minty. Surely it is completely normal and okay and not at all weird to have a number of slur prediction on stream. We have Ari to thank or curse. Well, I guess I'm supposed to give my thoughts on the game. I'm just really pissed there's no closure on the guitar subplot. Like, what? I don't know. Okay, that fifth episode was really phoned in. Like, you could tell they were running out of their, like, 2-month schedule to make this game or whatever. And they really just had to go fast. It sucked. Other than that, the trans one was really uncomfortable. The gymnastics girl was strangely sad. The best one was definitely the blue chef, the chef who turned blue. That one was that was funny. Was the guitar solved? House never stole it? No, the last time we saw the guitar, Cuddy had given the guitar to some random, like, interns at the hospital. In order to, like, get back at House. Being like, oh, House, I care about this guitar so little, I'm gonna give it to some random person. And House was staring at them like, what the hell? And that's where it ended off. So we never learned what the deal was with the guitar, why Cuddy cared about it. Thank you for the GG, nobody. And thank you for the gigantic emote. Yeah, you missed an episode with the frat boy who cross-dresses and House called him the T-slur twice. 3 times. Well, maybe the guitar is a real plot to the show? I don't think so. You think it's providing backstory? You think it's like the House expanded universe? People watch the show and they're like, I always wondered what the deal is with that guitar. No, he did say transvestite separately. He said the full transvestite once, and then 3 other times he said the shortened form. GR more. I'd rather GR less of this game, honestly. If I'm gonna be real. Yeah, this game... I probably should have stopped after day 1, realistically. But we played all of it for some reason. And, wait, is it looping? Are the credits looping? Oh. Oh! Oh. Oh, yes! Guitar closure! Wait. Now, for my next tune. Oh, hi. Give it to me. You hear that, folks? She wants me to give it to her. And now, in tribute to Jimi Hendrix, I will light this guitar on fire. You wouldn't. Would you like to test that theory? No. Fine then. Just answer my question. What's the deal with the guitar? The guitar, you dumbass, was for you. Pardon? It was going to be a surprise gift for your next birthday. Oh. But just like everything else, you've even managed to screw up the simple concept of a surprise gift. Look at the fucking face. I could always pretend to be surprised. You still are giving it to me on my birthday, right? I was like, hi, be what? I require Waggot to live. Riley certainly does. How are you? It's a Gibson. It'll practically set itself on fire with how flimsy it is. It's probably so true. Crunch, the knower of things. Was it something I said? That's it. That was our closure of the through story. Wow. Hooray. All right, I take it back. S tier game. They gave me guitar closure. No, ITT Technical Institute as being one of those 1-800 for a career scam schools. Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah, I got A- in the last. Yeah, the last case really sucked. It was really bad. They must have run out of time. That's failing? No. Mom, don't say that. Should I do dailies today? I guess I should do some dailies. After of course the Chaskus games. That was House MD. Thank you everybody for sticking with me. Sorry the game sucked, but it was kind of funny, so, you know. What's under profiles here? I think that's... Oh, actually, I don't know. What is under profiles? Hi, Drummer. How many centrifuge minigames at all? Like 5? Why would you want multiple profiles? Okay, whatever. But yeah, before we do dailies, I really need some water. I'm toast. So let me go get up, go to the bathroom, stretch, get some water. In the meantime, you guys can go ahead and guess some games. I'll be back in a minute or two. Don't go anywhere. Hello. Love is a verb. Love is a doing verb. Something, something, something. Donkey Kong. Hello. How is the stream gamers? And by the stream gamers, I mean Ironhawk. Hello. How are you? Congratulations on all the points to Rabbit and Crunch and Snag and Crunch and Minty and Prey and Crunch on all the points today. Multiple plots that involves House's obsession with the Gibson guitar. I see. We are doing the thing today. Humpaddle is ungettable today. Humpaddle is ungettable every day. If you're a gal like me who knows nothing about music, let's go do the dailies, shall we? Horsetool? I think we're gonna start with, here's the thing. Am I drinking milk? I poured myself some oat milk that I had in the fridge, yeah, because my throat is completely fucked right now, actually. I should probably just stop streaming, but... Walking pad, first night. First night in a few, you double cramped both hammies? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I know what walking pad means. But I'm sorry about the cramps. Shall we scran? You did scran today, so no help? Okay, I can handle it. I can do it. Oh. Voting round. Oh, and I should note, or I should just say right now, God, why does my angle look so fucked in the camera? Is it just me? Why is it like this? Whatever, who cares? With a can. Just a can of anything in it. This is just a voting round. You know, it really pains me to vote for unmelted cheese, but I'm such a slut for loaded fries. I don't care. It's a voting round, who cares? I should do a differential diagnosis on the camera angle. Yeah, you gotta flick fucking hypomyalgia or whatever up at me. Dude, I swear the camera didn't always used to look like this. What is this? Why is it all... I don't even want it to show Mo of... Why is it like angled? Oh my, I angled my entire monitor. Okay, there we go. My entire monitor was angled. I didn't even notice. Yeah. Pre-shredded dry ass cheese. Yeah, that's the only cheese they have in the UK. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Lolo. I will stop streaming. I will not go the full 4 hours today, both for my throat and because I'm so fucking tired. But I'll do the greatest hits. Roach battle scarred the room and left its marks in the camera position. The roach battle was... okay. Sorry, I know I'm milking, but I will say this because I know chat's opinion of me can't go any lower, so it doesn't matter. But there are still some marks on my wall in my bathroom where from the roach battle that I have not scrubbed off of the walls. Let's go. Oh, okay. Let's lock in. Snoop Dogg versus 5 Sugar Donuts. Full breakdown of what we think is in the left. Ketchup, mustard, bacon, onion. Is the greens just relish, I guess? And mayo for the white stuff? Is it a hot dog? Yeah, it's a Snoop Dogg. It's called the Snoop Dogg. Oh god, I should not have leaned into the camera. Fuck. Oh god, actually, maybe I should just turn the camera off. I'm really... Okay, let me just stay away from it. Is there bread under there? Yeah, there's bread here. Here, this is bread. Name alone gets meme bonus. There is meme bonus there. So have you seen the donuts before? You'd rather have the sad donuts? This is tough. I don't know. Like, I would go for this dog. I'd fuck with this dog pretty hard. Was it like Fallout New Vegas in there? It genuinely was, Drummer. Drummer, I don't know if you were there for the anecdote about the roach, but this roach was so big, it made audible noises when it scuttled away from me. Like, when it ran away. You could hear this, like, you could hear the pitter-patter of its feet. That was the size of the roach I was dealing with. Yeah, no, I was fighting for my life. Let's go. Okay. No. Oh, I'm still locked on the very first one. I should go first instinct, Snoop Dogg. Oh, fuck me, dude. Whatever. Yeah, I got hit with the biblical roach. Fuck me. Left, cheese and onion panini, or this very sad cheeseburger. So the reason why this cheese and onion panini, on first glance, I'm like, that looks disgusting. And the reason why is because it looks like a slab of chicken. It looks like a slab of grilled chicken. But then I like look harder and see this, and then I see what it actually is. And that, I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Why is the patty so small compared to the puns? It was in the pool. How do they have such sad cheeseburgers in the UK? They don't have good food like in America. And it's the unmelted cheese. They order the left cheese? What do you mean order the left? I think I'm gonna vote left here. Yeah, okay, let's go. You would have taken the dog 95 out of 100 times. Me too, Mitz, but I forgot to factor in the anti-dog bias in Scrandle. Also, Donkey Kong is a little bit too loud today. Turn this down a notch. Buffalo chicken and chips, or 4 buffalo chicken tenders with chips. Right is a more photogenic picture. It does have cum sauce, but it's a better picture. So, yeah. Sausage with gherkin, bread roll, mustard, ketchup, and a pint. For $3.70, fucking incredible, or the most disgusting looking bacon cheeseburger you've ever seen. How is this 40%? What? Scran voters, we need to have a talk. How was that like picturesque, complete meal with a beer of a very nice sausage for less than $4? 40%. The sausage debuff is insane. That's crazy. I mean, it still won, but that's crazy. Yeah, the long dog, Lamau. Calamari with chips or cheesy nachos. Okay. Whatever. Right ruined your day. I'm sorry. They never melt their cheese in the UK. Oh my god. That ruined my day. This patty ruins my day. That is vile. That looks like... Those look like the tonsil stones that I found. Never mind. Let's skip left. Jesus Christ. I don't know why 54% of people are picking that. That's fucking... Hi, Tish. I didn't even notice Tish coming in. How are you doing? How are you today? Those are cheesy nachos and implies there are uncheesy nachos. There probably are. The cum fries. Okay, but look, they actually melted the cheese on their cum fries. Medium rare steak roll, cooked to preference, from New Zealand. Burger would have won against a sausage. I know, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. So this is tough. So on one hand, they finally melted the cheese on their cheesy chips, and as a result, they look okay. And on the other hand, I personally am not going to trust fucking steak from a sports venue. Medium rare steak from a sports venue, frankly. On the other hand, you have to consider that steak is one of those meme foods that people cream themselves over. And these fries don't look particularly incredible. Although this is very small, this roll of steak. Very reasonably priced steak Sammy. Yeah, but it's so small. You like steak? I never liked steak, even when I ate meat. Oh, diagnosis on the burger? Exactly. Steak it or leave it? I like that. Yeah, steak has this shrimp texture. I mean, I assume this is just like the fat part, the gristle. I don't know, honestly. Like, my brain is saying steak is meme food, the cheesy chips don't look too impressive, so I should click right. But then my heart is telling me that left just looks so much better. More of a blue, rare type of guy yourself. You are now, Erase in Case. You're now blue on my screen. Homophobia will stop them from picking the cum fries. Do you think people actually get off-put by like white sauce? Is that like real? I have to, you know, it's already not a 10-piece. I have to go with my heart. Yeah, I knew that was wrong. I don't know, man. I mean, that whatever, it doesn't count. Steak, bacon, and onion baguette. It's not a very photogenic baguette, but it's huge for a small amount of money, or the most disgusting overpriced shit I've ever seen. That should be an easy win. Yeah, a bit of an edema today. Okay. I mean, surely the sausage debuff is not so strong that Wigan kebab... Pac-Man. The thing is, this is 250. Like, obviously left is better, but like... Yeah, I mean, British people are gonna see a pile of jalapenos and go like, oh my, how positively terrifying. Oh, it will set my mouth ablaze. Oh, I cannot handle such delicious, delectable treats. Sausage debuff is negated by the sausage being hidden away. Foppish dandy hooligan? That's the kind of people who go to these... I assume that's what everyone in the UK is, really. I don't know. British people are so fake. No, I'm not British. That was just an impression, Riley. No, that was fake. It wasn't even... No, I know it was a really accurate impression, but that wasn't even real. I don't know. I'm stun locked again, and I shouldn't be. Yeah, okay. There we go. Jesus, thank you. Egg yolk onigiri or cheese and onion pie? I think cheese and onion pie has to win here, because no matter how much of a Japan buff there is, no matter how much of a weeb buff there is, people are going to be weirded out by just a raw egg yolk. What? 10%? What is 10% about this? What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Community average 8. I got lower than the community average. This one's still diabolical. She's okay. I'm sorry, but the real highlight for me is this one right here. Like I got it right, but how in what world is this a 40%? I guess to be fair, it only says sausage, so maybe it's the bread and drink isn't included, but surely at least the bread's included. This should be so much higher than 40%. It's crazy. $5 with pie the size of a quarter? I scanned my last. I need redemption. What daily should I try to redeem myself in? Where should we go to next? Actually, we can guess the game real quick. Loldle? I don't want to think about League of Legends. What the fuck is this? This looks like body cam footage. Is that game called body cam? What is it called? I guess they don't have it. Flag Doku? Not in your life. Connections? Yeah, I think Connections is retired, honestly. I hate Connections. Don't scream. Okay, I won't. Why? Catfishing? We'll do the catfishing. Oh yeah, we should do the Steam Doll too. Body cam was what I tried first, Voodoo. They don't have body cam. Don't do Connections anymore either? Yeah. I don't do a Wordle anymore either, but honestly. We're moved on. Yeah, Guess the Game is completely unrelated from Chat Guess Games. They're not. They're totally separate. Google Feud, it's goated. I wasn't too impressed. I wasn't too convinced when I saw it on your stream. I could try it. Someone guess something? No idea. Police Quest 4. God, why is the loading taking so long? 1970. What is this, like, hyper graphics first person? This really isn't body cam? Yeah, I think Clues by Sam is too long. Be what? I only want to stream for another, like, half hour or something. Dead Island or Dying Light? Boom. Pac-Man. She's too good? She clears every time? Okay, let's do the catfish. Let's get the greatest hits. Thank you for your applause, Riley. Wait, that doesn't quite work. A pause, maybe? Am I gonna play Subnautica too? I probably won't, personally. Unless, like, suddenly everyone says it's really good. Yo, nice beans crunch. 1843 establishments in New York State. Establishments, commercial buildings, LGBT drinking establishment, historic landmarks. Oh, what is this place called? It's not Stonewall, right? Because isn't Stonewall in San Francisco? Stonewall's in New York? I thought Stonewall was in San Francisco. Is it really? When it's not an EA? I just don't want to play because it looks too similar to the first Subnautica. I don't know. My friend and I are trying to organize a benefit concert for the shelter she works at called Pause for Applause. That's cute. I guess I'll go Stonewall. It is. Okay. I had no idea that was in New York, I'll be honest. It's probably bad that I didn't know that. She could shame me for that. 89 debut album by Dre. Anyone know Dre's debut album? With an obscenity controversy? Oh. Straight Outta Compton? Everyone knows this? Is it spelled Outa? Yeah, there we go. 20th century American business people, American scientists, 1907 birth, 1900. In the food industry, food scientist, Methodist, deaths by drowning in California. From Brazil, Indiana, from Coronado to California, from Princeton, Indiana. Scientists from Indiana. The fuck? Popcorn. Redenbacher? Orville Redenbacher? I saw popcorn in there. He was a real person? I thought he was a mascot like Mickey Mouse. Oh yeah, sorry, face cam's in a bad spot for this. Also, now it's not facing me properly. Now it's like at a weird angle. Now, fuck this, whatever. Damn. I didn't know he was real. Yeah, I thought he was Mickey Mouse. 1972 establishments in Colombia. Disestablishments in Colombia. 93 Colombian Mafia. Former gangs of New York City. Gangs in Florida. Disbanded drug cartels. Anyone know any drug cartels from Colombia that Pablo Escobar ran? I don't know what Pablo Escobar did. Some Medellin satellite. Surely, isn't Pablo Escobar, like, famous? Does anyone know, like, what organization he actually ran? Oops. He ran the Medellin? Okay, there we go. Thank you. Boom. Argonauts, characters in the Argonautica, Corinthian myths, deeds of Hera, mythological heroes, Medea, metamorphosis characters, mythological Aeolsons, Jason? Jason is in Metamorphoses? And had something to do with Hera? Is that right? Okay, very good. Thank you, Riley. Good job. Transport systems. Oh, this is the interstate highway. Yeah, nice. Animal characters in films and television. In 1969, anthropomorphic dog Scooby-Doo. 1822 establishments in Africa. Capital city of Freetown? Not Monrovia, I mean. Monrovia, yeah. cutting tools, edge and blade weapons, farming tools, garden. Hey, it's the hoe. Wait, never mind. Mechanical hand tools. Wait, is it? Oh, scythe. That makes more sense for a heraldic charge. I don't think very many heraldic charges have hoes in them. Also, I guess a hoe is more of a digging tool than a cutting tool. Guess hoe anyway. No! OMD. Oh, indeed. 1980 American films, 1980 drama films, English language, biographical, sports drama, or cultural depictions of Joe Louis? Raging Bull. Never heard of it. Oh, Scorsese. I've never seen a Scorsese movie. Yo, we got a 10 out of 10. But to be fair, it was a really easy day. Relative for, look at this. Lowest is at 26%. Damn. Yeah, that's a pretty easy catfishing. I think even alone, I would have gotten like 7. Raging Bull, you're on the bandwagon. You're a good bandwagoner, Riley. Okay, where to next? Oh, I wanted to do the Steam Doll. I like that one. NA40 URE is the game Nogsteed's net, so cock soos what dit was by 4. By Felonious Guru. Not recommended after 40 hours of playtime. They're Dutch? No. No, I don't think so. Subnautica 2? No, it's posted June 27th, 2023. Oh yeah, the 40 hours played. Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, okay, so na 40 ur. So after 40 hours is the game Nogsteed's net. So Caxus what this was by 4. Why is he speaking in like Dutchlish? It's like a hybrid Dutch English. What is this review? This is fucking crazy. So after 40 hours, the game is the same as it was at 4 or something? Game becomes so cock? What is the was by 4 at the end? Hi, Newman. Yeah, the Dutchlish is insane. Yeah, Frisian. I don't think he's speaking Frisian, but Frisian is closest to English. Is this a Sims bit? Sims 4? Wait. It's not on Steam. Sims isn't on Steam. Wait, or yeah, because there would be a drop down, right? Oh, fuck. It lets me... God damn it. The sun hurts my skin just like real life. May 22nd, 2022. Sun hurts your skin in... Vampire game? Is there a vampire game that actually has that as a mechanic, though? V Rising? That would make sense. Yay! Very good! That's correct. Oh my god, one of these... You ever see these, reviews on Steam, the ones that like have this template, and you're like, man, fuck off. I don't know, they make me mad. Why do I... What are you supposed to do with this review? This is so funny. Oh god. Well, skip over any review you need to expand. Yeah. I mean, mostly I just go to the negative reviews and I read why people didn't like the game. And then I think, would that apply to me? And then if not, I'm like, all right, I'll probably like it. We can do the map tab. I want to do the A-Idol, I think. Lille, France. Shit. Time guess for you? We don't have a ton of time. Guess, sir. I have no idea actually where Lille is. Like, actually no idea, so we're just gonna go in the middle. Oh, okay. We're fucked. Bonus for right country? That's new. Especially given it... Samson? Shit, I also don't know where Samson is. Except opposite side of the country. Damn. Samson, South Korea, exactly. Ponce. Okay, well, at least Puerto Rico is fucking tiny, so we can't get this wrong. I think the, like, I think it's probably here. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Guesser, but I hardly time her. This is a pretty... Way, Vietnam. Wait, actually... Oh, shit. I think I know this one. Or I should, because this is a province in EU4, so I should know where it is, but I don't. Is it just up here? No, fuck me. Yeah. This is a rough day of map tap, actually. This is like, yeah, relatively hard. Gabon is this one? Ah, it's Cameroon! Okay, terrible. Horrific score. I'm gonna idle. Except I always forget what it's actually called. So I always have to go through the Reddit post to get to it. Let's go, folks. Would I be the asshole if I told my brother-in-law to go have kids of his own? My brother-in-law was married for 8 years and got a divorce because his wife changed her mind about having kids. This really hurt him because he really wanted to be a father with the right woman. And now he's back to square one. My wife and I have 3 kids, and lately my brother-in-law has been injecting himself into our daily lives. For example, he asked to let him know when they have a game so he can attend and offers to help them with homework. My wife doesn't mind having him around, and our sons enjoy his visits. It's annoying because there's times when I just want to be with my kids, and he's always just around playing dad. It's not that I'm jealous, but I find it a bit pathetic. Thought about telling him I'm sorry his wife burned him on having kids, but my kids don't need a pseudo-dad. That's called an uncle. Pseudo-dad, it's called an uncle. Edit, actually, he lives with us. He moved into a guest house after the divorce. It's like a really bad sitcom. Okay, you can tell he was getting clowned in the comments because he felt the need to edit it to try to make him himself look better. Yeah, clearly you're the asshole here. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, dude, that your kid's uncle is spending time with them and they like hanging out with their uncle. Wow, that sucks. Like, what? Why would... There's literally nobody is being harmed in this situation at all. Am I the asshole for ordering a meat dish while eating with my vegan friend? Oh god, here we go. Yesterday, my friend / acquaintance and I went to a restaurant after work. She's a vegan and ordered a vegan dish. I ordered something that contained beef. When my dish came, my friend was shocked to say it contained... Oh, this never fucking happened. Because she assumed that it didn't for some reason. And she said she no longer felt comfortable eating at the same table as me unless I sent the food back. This didn't happen. I said no way I was going to do that. This didn't happen. She said maybe we can reschedule and that she was sorry, but she could not eat with someone who was eating meat. This never happened. I said, okay, maybe we can get our food packed up. We did, and then she said she wasn't feeling good and we had to go back to our hotel. So I just sat on the bench park and ate the food by myself. It was really weird. Should I have been more accommodating? Okay. Reddit's going to say not the asshole, of course. Fake post. Next. Am I the asshole for asking my white mum to stop using my hair products? I, under 18F, am mixed race and have very curly hair that needs special product. For years of my life, my hair always looked limp and strange because I didn't have the right product to care for it. Finally found some products that made my hair look like it's meant to. After a while of using this product, I notice it's running out quickly, which isn't great because the product's more expensive than regular. I find out my white mum, 49F, is also using my products, even though she doesn't need to because her hair is straight and she can use a regular product, which we have a lot of in the house. I then told her to stop using the product. Stop using the word product. And she told me it's also good for her hair. I've noticed no difference, unlike with mine. But maybe it's improving her hair, I don't know. And has continued using it, continuing to dismiss me if I bring it up again. Am I the asshole for confronting her? Edit, I pay for it sometimes, but the last few my mum bought for me. Me mum bought it for me. Is this so British? Look, if she's paying... Okay, if she's buying it, why doesn't she just buy a second one for herself? I mean... I don't fucking know. This kind of feels like a non-issue. Like, if mom is buying the Everyone needs to stay out of this. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really... This is kind of a non-issue. Like, I don't know, if mom's buying for the product and she's using the product, then when it runs out, she buys more. And who cares? Sure, yes, you're the asshole for doing that. You would be. Also, live in her house. we might have to remove that house emote. We might have to remove that house emote. She needs something from her mom, and it's not hair products. Is it, spaghetti? I'm kind of hungry. House. Maybe we'll make it a capital... Here, I'll rename it to a capital H house. How about that? There we go. Can I also make him blue? No. Sorry. Life used to be so house. Okay, I think I can rip a time guesser, and then I'm gonna go rip a sleep. Cuddle you? Maybe if you come over. Expect her acknowledgement of her identity or something like that? I mean, I don't know if is that what's happening? Like, you think that the mom is being, like, is that a microaggression using your mixed race daughter's hair? I don't know. Pennsylvania route shield? Oh my god, Tasha's a knower. No? 70s police car? This looks like some kind of environmental... Is this just snow? Oh, it's just snow. Okay, I thought with a mask something rained down. Is this ash? Everything's covered in ash? Rip this bong grandma. It's not snow? Yeah, this is like ash. Mount St. Helens, that would make sense. Oh, because Washington for Washington. That makes sense, yes. First of all, where the hell is Mount St. Helens? And more importantly, where is Euphrasia? Where is George? I don't know where any of these cities are. Never heard of them. Hi, Flying Snow. How are you? Closer to Oregon? What, George? Oh, well, there's St. Helens. I don't know if the Mount is anywhere nearby. Eastern Washington? Oh, okay, Eastern Washington. Yeah, I figured, because I don't recognize any of the names. South to George. Follow the 190? I don't know where the 190 is. I see the 90. Just on top of it 3 times? Where? When? Oh, here's Ephrata. Okay, wait, we found Ephrata. There's George. Okay, east to Ephrata, south to George, and then this must be the intersection right here. There's the security bank. No Murphy's Corner Coffee. So we're just gonna go here, I guess. Nice. Okay, why not? When did Mount St. Helens blow up? Anyone know? Like fucking 80 something? 88? 88? Okay. What? Fuck me. Oh, I thought... Whatever. Wait, 80? Wait, I didn't even see that the year was wrong. Everybody was wrong about the year. Thought it was 88 for real? You people were supposed to be alive for that. I'm off the hook on that one. This looks like a vagina. Also thought it was 88? Depot de l'Hule, Balmoral. Something French-ish? Probably just actual France, it looks like. I mean, you people? I mean, chatters. You were born in 89? Oh my god, wait, really? Oh wait, no, that makes sense. For some reason, I thought you were older than that, Crunch. Is that rude to say? No, it's not. I don't think so. Wow, what? Is that, wait, is that rude? Balmoral Oil Depot? Is that what it says? Also, hi, monkey. Gonna die and pop a perk? Please don't. I don't want you to die. Spiritually, you're 1,000 years old. True, you have the font of wisdom. Derby. No, that's probably the word Derby, not... Derby's a place in the UK, right? So this is clearly France. Am I supposed to know where the fucking France this is? I have no idea. Is there a place called Balmoral in France? I have no idea. And I can't exactly scan all of France for it. Okay, here's going to be my average. Here's what I'm going. It'll be Canada, English, and French. Well, I did notice the Anglo last name here. Oh yeah, wait, it says Oxford for Angli, for English, Bernice, English. Well, I don't actually see English. But that's actually a good point. It could be Quebec. I don't actually like see any English writing. I just see mentions of. Is it Anglais? Is this like English as in the country, or is this English as in the language, or both? Does anyone know? Anglais? Isn't that English as in the country? Don't think Canada ever looked like that. Yeah, I mean with the pillar. Okay, I think we're in a part of France that is going to have decent English crossover. So we're just going to go to Calais here. Anglais is English. Oh. Fuck, then maybe we are in Quebec. Helen? Oh wait, it's called Helen Hotel? Is hotel in French? This is kind of tough. Because yeah, I mean this is like an English last name. St. Paul Street. Oh fuck, I didn't even see that. Okay, never mind. We're 100. We've got to be. We're probably in fucking Quebec. Surely. Surely. Maybe? Go to Montreal before France? Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, okay. Okay, the question is, does Montreal have a big pillar somewhere? Or maybe it's in Quebec City. Looks so New World to you? Does it? Heck yeah, it does. Hey, do you know that? Are you a knower, Crayon? Hi, Crayon. How are you? You're Montreal's big pillar? Hell yeah. Yeah, you are. Own it. Powerline styles. Okay, fuck it. I don't want to search. I want to go to bed. We're going to go here. And we're going to go really old. These are all horse-drawn carriages in the street. So I'm going like 1909. There's a 1900. Damn. 1900. Should have gone even further back. Durka was Montreal's big pillar. There can be multiple big pillars in one city. The Magical Mystery Tour. Is this Vietnam? Wait, who's... Oh, it's Nixon. Ah. Great. Did Nixon ever actually go to Vietnam? Like, did he visit Vietnam? Or is this, like, troops in America deploying? Or, like, a military parade or something? Not that little. Large, even, but also small? I don't think you're that large, are you, Craig? I probably tower over you. Deep throat from the Watergate scandal? I don't see anyone deep throating here. The Brungo? What's up, Dronin? Stop mocking you? I wish I could. He faked going to Vietnam? Shooting of a propaganda film? Yeah, I just don't know if he actually went... How could I forget Spock's line, only Nixon could go to China? I mean, I know he went to China, but that's different from Vietnam, right? You're so big and strong and cool? Yeah, you are. No, you are. You are. CBS? Fuck. This sucks because like, I'm either gonna go like Washington or I'm gonna go Vietnam, and if I'm wrong, I get 0 on score. George Bush Sr. went to Japan and threw up in the PM's lap. That's so relatable. I would do that too. Fuck it. Please tell me. Tell me this works. Truthful, you get a historical fix, and you have to figure out which ones are real versus Photoshop. Ooh. And an AI doll. That'd be pretty good, yeah. Okay, when did Nixon exist? 73? I'm trying to remember. 72? Wait, no, what? Because, oh wait, no, okay, wait. He was impeached, or he stepped down, what? He stepped down in 73, right? I'm just gonna go 71. Okay, not bad. Decent score. Hopefully counter AI bullshit. That would be good. Having training to be able to see AI would be good. Yeah. Presson. And Hofstadus? Mercator? Sweden? Is this Sweden? Definitely not Russia. I mean, definitely cold weather. Finland. Finland for Nya Presson? Oh, I didn't even see the flags. Yeah. Yeah, that's Finland. Okay. When did Finland even get independence? From Denmark? From Sweden, I mean. Looks like a funeral? It does. Some important figures down here. Also, wait, these are like iron crosses, so maybe this is post-World War II? A World War II kind of thing? I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna say around World War II kind of angle. Maybe not, though. Maybe that's fucked up. I mean, obviously, it's horses and not cars, and everyone is like dressed modestly, but that's because it's cold as shit and it's a funeral procession, right? So it doesn't really say too much about the year. Kind of sucks. Actually interested what this is. You're telling me the whole world was at war twice? So far, yeah. So far, only twice. Why didn't they learn from the first time? The better question is going to be why we didn't learn from the first few times. I know there's still wagons and cannons used in World War II, but like this isn't a battlefield or anything. This is a funeral procession. I don't know. I feel like this is like either 1945 or this is either like World War II era or this is like way before. This is like 1909. Or again, I said 1909 last time. This is like some like in post Swedish independence thing. Which I don't even remember when Finland got independence from Sweden. I'm gonna go 45. It's probably bad. I think this is 30s. It could be anywhere. It's really hard to tell. I mean, I'm really just going off of they seem to have like iron crosses, but I guess that symbol's been around forever, right? Yeah, no, that symbol's been around forever. These guys' nerdy-ass glasses look sort of modern. Starting with either the 40s or 50s, I think it's a big funeral, you would bet the war. Yeah, I'm gonna go 45. 51. Okay, not too bad. Field Marshal Carl Gustaf Imo Mannerheim, former president of Finland, moving along Mannerheim-Minta in Helsinki, with students wearing white caps lining both sides of the road. Alright. Surely can keep invading countries for national security and getting away with it. Yeah, no. I mean, we're winning so hard. Hey, look, it's Maduro. Speaking of, Kreia, speaking of, he was taken out of character. Well, okay. Where? Okay, phone check. Anyone recognize these phones? Viva La Mexico? I don't think so. 2017. These phones seem to only have one camera. So yeah. Venezuelans be like, I'm going to name my son Yusnaviv Wilkerson. Do Venezuelans do that? I'm not very familiar with Venezuelan stereotypes. Late 2010s. I like 2017 as a guess, Riley. Let's take 2017 as a guess. I don't know where in... Is there any way I could tell... Todos hacemos democracia. Anywhere I could tell which city we're in? I guess not. What the... Am I racist? It's not Maduro? I am? I am racist? I don't think I am. Look, imagine he's smiling in this picture. I actually thought it was Maduro. Yeah, what do you mean? Why not? Oh my fucking god. Whatever. I'm gonna go to bed. Let me find a raid for everybody. 2017 was bang on. Yeah, thank you, Riley. Nice. It's like TV sitcom Maduro. Look, I don't know. I don't look too closely at him, you know? It seems around... Look, I'm face blind, okay? I'm really bad at faces. I am. I'm bad at my own face, especially. Hopefully I'll be a bit less ugly tomorrow. God, I have no one to raid. In House MD I've been in House MD category. No, fuck me. Whatever, dude. I hope people came by expecting some house. Not a real Venezuelan supporter like you. You play OSRS. Hey, I played plenty of OSRS, although I didn't support the Venezuelans because I was an Iron Man, by the way. Fuck, I don't know who to raid. I don't know who to raid. I don't know who to raid. Fucking I guess we're going to MKT? I don't know. Why not? No raid necessary? Well, it doesn't take extra time to... There you go. You have a YouTube streamer for me to raid? Sadly. Doesn't work that way. Raid someone playing House MD? If there was anyone else playing House MD, I would consider it. But in the meantime, I'm going to say goodnight to Tash and Prey and Jagrif and Riley and Kreia and Butt in a racing case and Drummer and anybody else still lurking. I appreciate you all being here so much. We finish the horrendous slur fest at his house and we get to retreat to a chill game for the next week and a half. We're going to be starting Graveyard Keeper. Hooray. Until then, have a good night. Say hi to Mr. Krister T with whichever raid message you want. Except for anything... How about any raid message you want except for anything that mentions slurs? How about that's the one... How about that is like, you know, that's going to be our limit here, okay? No, how about not that? You know what? Why don't we just go... Why don't we go with the one that Tash said? Why don't we go with with this one? Yeah? Okay, good. Bye-bye.